midfield. He's at the 30. It's a fun race at the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Fayetteville!
Purple Dog football is on the air.
It's good! It's good! With 4 seconds to go!
Home of the 6-time state champion Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Purple reigns again. Wow.
Purple Dog football is presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. And by Ozarks Go, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. Purple Dog football is also brought to you by Crane Buick GMC Springdale, Mellow Mushroom, Autoplex Collision Repair, United Country NWA Real Estate, Bank of Fayetteville, and by Crossover Hardware and Rental, Dana Boring Eagle Bank Mortgage, Nutriment, Everett Infinity of Northwest Arkansas, Jeremy Forbes Anchor Point Financial, Square One Trust Incorporated, Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy, First Community Bank, David's Roofing, and Wright's Barbecue. Now let's get you out to the field. With color analyst Blair Cartwright, here's the voice of Purple Dog football, Matt Jones.
Roughly 5-hour drive south to Texarkana and cross the border. Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park, the 7,500-seat home stadium of Texas High School, is a location for tonight's game between Fayetteville and Texas High. Kickoff coming up at the top of the hour. This is a rematch of one of last year's most entertaining games, one of the best games last year, a 55-54 win by Texas High up at Harmon Field. It was back and forth, and the Tigers scored a game-winning touchdown in the final 2 minutes. Teams look a lot different from that night, and the Purple Dogs, they've added their own Texas quarterback, the junior transfer Hank Hendricks. He's been great in his first 2 games in Fayetteville, and in his last outing, he threw for a 4th down touchdown in overtime. Fayetteville converted a 2-point conversion to win 18-17 over Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. That was 2 weeks ago. Hank Hendricks has passed for nearly 700 yards and 6 touchdowns without an interception in his first 2 games for the Purple Dogs. Texas High, 2-1, coming off a 35-21 loss here on this field last week to the Dallas area Midlothian Heritage Jaguars. It was the first regular season loss for Texas High School since 2023. They've been a model of consistency in the last 2 years. Their records 11-2 and 12-1. You just saw Fayetteville run out on the field behind flagpole poles that were custom made by Brandon White, owner of L&L Metal Fabrication. The flagpoles are fabricated aircraft aluminum. Brandon and L&L are proud supporters and sponsors of Purple Dog football. We'll step away for just a moment. Blair Cartwright will join me as we inch closer to kickoff here in Texas. This is Purple Dog football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale, gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
Welcome back to T-Town here in Texarkana. Fayetteville and Texas High just moments away from the start tonight. A little over 3 minutes until opening kickoff. It's sunny, 84 degrees. It's clear. It rained all the way down today, but it's cleared out now. 58% humidity. East-southeast wind at 6 miles an hour. Low tonight expected to be about 70 degrees. A beautiful night for high school football in mid-September. Blair Cartwright's here. Blair, these two teams played a wonderful game last season at Harmon Field. Fayetteville let the game get away at the end, but that's the mark of a good team. And I felt like for Fayetteville last year, they got better because they played Texas high school, and that's why you play this game in the first place. Tonight, you get a similar talent from Texas high school, and you make the trip down here for the first road trip of the year. It'll be interesting to see how Fayetteville responds.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great way to catapult you into conference play. I was thinking about that on the way down. You know, you're playing a true road game, so you get that experience. You're playing a quality team in Texas High, who you've seen before. You got the little factor of revenge. And if you want to throw in the Arkansas-Texas rivalry in there, too, you have that as well. So really excited to see how Fayetteville comes out, riding some momentum. Texas got some momentum. This should be a great atmosphere tonight.
Got into town today, stopped by the state line, and somebody came up to us. They saw our Purple Dog clothes on and said, "We're rooting for you tonight. We're from the Arkansas side." It's interesting. This is their only Arkansas opponent. The Texas
Really?
High-Arkansas High game, I don't think it's happened in a few years. And
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Kind of interesting how they've traded one team in Arkansas for one team way away.
Way away, yeah. That's a healthy trip. Yeah, did you use the selfie stand? I thought that was
We
kind of
did,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, they had a selfie stand there where the little sign that shows the state line with the two states. I thought that was pretty ingenious. But, man, this is a nice stadium. It's an older stadium, but it's got some character to it. Old press complex. Man, they are orange, and there is a lot of orange. It is fitting, I guess, for Texas. And, you know, good crowd of purple across the way that made the trip down, and we're glad you're with us where you're watching this. I mean, should be just a phenomenal football game. And as you mentioned, what a game last year, but the rosters have changed a little bit, especially for Fayetteville. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's not quite the total rematch of last year, but, man, they've got a standard to live up to tonight.
The stadium opened in 1953. You can see that. It's got a very old-timey look here. Seating capacity 7,500. Now, what you're seeing there on your screen is where the Texas High students and the band will sit on one side, and then the Fayetteville crowd will sit on the other side. It's much more full here on the side where we are sitting in the press box. Not a lot of people made the trip down from Fayetteville. I know they're appreciative of the ones who did make that long drive. As you see the captains coming out here for the opening, or the coin toss. You got Hank Hendricks, Will Caston, Caleb Johnson, and Katavian Taylor are tonight's captains for the Purple Dogs.
That's a great shot, isn't it? I mean, you see the four-legged dog is on the helmet. I mean, those uniforms look sharp.
If Fayetteville go back to that old school logo, what's old is new again for Fayetteville. Here we've got the, see if we can listen in on what they're saying here.
I don't know that he's
No,
mic'd
I don't think we've got a mic on him.
Yeah. I assume a dignitary flipping the coin. Oh, a change tonight, too, that we'll see, the 2-minute
The
warning.
2-minute warning, yeah. We've got
Has won the toss. Deferred to the second half. Texas High will receive.
So Fayetteville wins the toss. The Purple Dogs defer to the second half. Texas High School will get the ball first. Let's step away for 30 seconds. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Across the state of Arkansas, farm.
And we're back in Texarkana. Here's the opening kickoff from Jack Billings. It's a short kick. It will be fielded at the 37. The ball's on the turf. Fayetteville may have it. Fayetteville may have it.
I can't believe he tried to catch that.
Oh, Texas High came away with it. I don't know how he held on to that football.
What was he thinking?
Lathan Crabtree, one of the upmen, was the one who made the catch as Fayetteville did a little sky kick. And Texas High avoids a big, big disaster there on the opening kickoff. That was brought to you by Square One Trust Incorporated, focused on providing a quality product with quality services. Square One Trust Incorporated is a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. You can learn more at squareonetrust.com. So Fayetteville's defense will come out here on the field to start this game. Good to see Will Caston back in uniform tonight. He has not played since the first half of the season opener against Cabot. He wears number 7, and if it's anything like 2 weeks ago, he will be all over the field. Just got back from a visit to Alabama last week.
Yeah, cannot wait to watch him.
Cam Reitner, the quarterback, on first down for Texas High. Here's a run up the middle across the 45 out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 9. Ahmad Moore, the ball carrier for the Tigers.
He got rocked, though.
Moore, 5'9", 175-pound senior for Texas High. Reitner was the one who had the big game last year for Texas High as a receiver. I think he also had maybe an interception late in that game and really willed them to a comeback up at Harmon Field. He's their quarterback this year, and he's left-handed. Moore is going to get the call on 2nd and 1, and it's a short run, but it's enough as he gets forward to the Texas High 48-yard line. Gain of 2, and that'll be a first down for the Tigers.
We already got some extracurriculars taking place. Conley with the stop. No flags, just a warning from the officials to knock it off.
Texas High at its own 48-yard line. The Tigers work with 2 receivers to each side, or 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Here's a run more, big hole across midfield, and the Fayetteville side down to the Purple Dog 43-yard line, taken down there by Kendrick Williams. And it's 2nd and 1. They've gotten 9 on first down both times.
Boy, that could have been very troublesome.
A lot of D1 players in this game. You'll see Tredarian Ball tonight. He's number 3 for Texas High. He stands at the top of your screen as a receiver. He's committed to Oregon. Kendrick Williams has just made that tackle for Fayetteville. He's committed to the Razorbacks. And they're far from the only D1 players in this game. We'll tell you more in a moment. 2nd and 1 here for Texas High.
They changed the play.
From the Fayetteville 43, here's the give. Moore is going to get it going left side across the 40, and he'll get forward to the Fayetteville 39 before he's taken down by Kendrick Williams. Another first down for the Tigers. You'll notice they were running left, Blair.
Yes.
Q Ford, number 56. He's their left tackle, 6'5".
He's big.
295 pounds. He's only a junior.
Wow.
And about the entire SEC has offered this guy.
Yeah, we're up here in the press box, and he looks huge from up here. Yeah, they're being very deliberate. They're setting up, they're seeing what Fayetteville's doing, and then they're sending in a counter play.
From the 39-yard line, first down, Reitner is going to give it to Moore again. Moore's gotten the ball every snap so far. He won't get much here. Forward to the 37-yard line, a gain of 2. Taken down that time by Will Price.
So let's see, he has rushed 5 times for 26 yards.
You would think they might be setting Fayetteville up for play action as many times as they've run it so far. You also see a little bit of a different formation here as they bring in a 3rd receiver. They've got 2 to the right side, 1 to the left. They use a lot of time in between plays. Already down to 9:06 to play in the first quarter. Tight end to the right side of formation. Ball comes in motion toward the line. Here's a pass play. Reitner rolls to his right, dumps it off. The pass is caught across the 35, forward to the 30-yard line. Short of the first down marker, but it's going to be 3rd and short after that catch by Ahmad Moore.
He's just everywhere, isn't he? Left-handed quarterback, so that was a little awkward looking as he rolled out to his left and then went back right.
3rd down in a yard for Texas High. Needs to get to the Fayetteville 29. They're going to go up under center. Looks like they're going to try a quarterback keeper, and Reitner is going to get it as he gets forward to the 29. Well, it's going to depend on the spot. Well, one official says he's got it, and the other is going to yield to that linesman. It will be a first down for Texas High School.
I think that's tough for an official to spot the ball because you can't see it.
Tigers at the Fayetteville 29. First down. 8:03 to play first quarter. Taking a lot of time on this drive.
Bulldogs looking, they'll adjust too.
First down, 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Reitner looking to throw, one-on-one coverage, left side, looking for ball, and that is caught inside the 5. No, they're going to say it's incomplete. Incomplete. Looked like they were going to call it a catch, and he was out of bounds. Mobley in coverage for Fayetteville. And the Texas High coaching staff is not happy about that. Jerry Stanford, their head coach, is all over the head linesman.
Well, pretty good coverage. We'll see if they try to attack like that again.
Showing a replay here in the stadium. Really hard to see from that angle. 2nd and 10. First time that Texas High has faced 2nd and 10. At the Fayetteville 29. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Moore stays in as the running back. Reitner in the shotgun, ball in the middle of the field. Here's a snap on 2nd down. Moore's going to take it. He's going to be hit in the backfield and taken down for a loss. Slater Kimbanga Myers was the first one there for Purple Dogs, the big defensive lineman. It's going to be a loss of 2 back to the 31, and now it's 3rd and long. 3rd down and 12 here for the Tigers.
Very nice. Boy, we needed that one. A big stop up the middle. Now they're going to change some personnel. Pretty good chess match going on between the offense and the defense right now, coaching-wise.
Tigers go to a 3rd wide receiver. They'll have 3, 2 to the left side, 1 to the right. The tight end stays in to the right side as well. Chase Dixon, a sophomore, is checked in as a receiver. Ball's on the right hash. Needs to get to the Fayetteville 19. Reitner brings a receiver in motion toward the line. Takes the snap. Fayetteville bringing the blitz. Throws over the middle. It's caught. Wide open across the 10, the 5, and down to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal on a beautiful 3rd down pass for Texas High.
Just right across the middle.
Xavier Powell made the catch. Charlie Garden took him down before he crossed the goal line.
Just weren't able to get any pressure on the quarterback.
Tigers have taken nearly half of the first quarter on this opening drive. 2 yards away from punching it in. Reitner with Moore as his running back. Takes the snap. Moore gets the call up the middle. He's not going to make it. Going to be driven back. He'll get forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, but Jeremiah Williams was there and took him backward. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the defensive line to just hold their ground.
So Moore comes out of the game. Ball is going to move over to running back. He's a receiver / running back for the Tigers.
Yeah, look for something to go to the wing.
He's run for over 200 yards this year. Ball has.
Maybe a sweep.
2 tight ends, 1 to each side. 2 receivers here for Texas High. Reitner gives it the ball up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Texas High. Tredarian Ball goes in from 2 yards out. And the Tigers with a time-consuming opening possession. They cap it with a touchdown.
Yeah, we were kind of expecting, I think, that to go out to the offense's left, and we had some players out there, but it was just straight up the middle.
Ian Delk, junior kicker, on to attempt the extra point. There's a snap. The ball is down. The kick is on the way. Fayetteville nearly blocked it, but it is good. And so with 5:34 to play in the first quarter, Texas High strikes first. Tigers lead the Purple Dogs 7-0. We'll see if Fayetteville can answer. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals. That's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Back in Texarkana, Fayetteville trailing 7-0. First quarter brought to you by Crossover Hardware and Rental, your local hardware store. Start right. Start here. Good start for Texas High.
Yeah, unfortunately so. 12 plays, 63 yards on that drive, and already 5:34 left in the quarter. They very deliberate, and they took a lot of time. So we need a return, and we need to answer on this drive if we can.
Katavian Taylor back deep for Fayetteville to return this kickoff. Delk, the kicker for Texas High.
This is an unusual formation.
Here's a high kick. Kenyon Johnson will take this from the 19. Back across the 25, the 30. Kenyon Johnson across the 35. And Fayetteville will have nice opening field position here at its own 38-yard line.
Nice.
Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. Hank Hendricks brings the offense out on the field for Fayetteville. Hendricks, the junior quarterback, he's thrown for 672 yards, 6 touchdowns, and no interceptions through 2 games. Kenyon Johnson will come in motion on first down to put 2 receivers on the left side. Ball off the left hash. Hendricks looking to throw, steps up, throwing one-on-one down the sideline, and he just overshot Kenyon Johnson, the intended receiver. It'll be second down.
Oh, I like the aggressive play call, come out early. Looks like they're going to play zone. They show a man look and then back off. See if we can take advantage of that.
4 wide for Fayetteville on 2nd and 10 from its own 38. Hendricks takes the snap. Caleb Johnson running left side across the 40, and he'll get forward to the 43-yard line, a gain of 5. He'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Hank Hendricks transferred to Fayetteville this year from Bernie, Texas. That's in the San Antonio area. His father was hired to be on the support staff for the Razorback football team. There was a chance last year that Bernie and Texas High could have met if both of those teams got deep enough into the playoffs. Bernie got into the semifinal. Texas High was knocked out in the round of 16. 3rd down and 5. Hendricks takes the snap. Play action looking over the middle. It's caught across the 45 of Texas High. A late flag has come out. Whitlow with the catch up to the Tigers 44, but this may come back.
See, this is what bothers me. They're going to call illegal motion. They should have killed the play immediately if that was the case.
There were 2 flags. One was thrown by the head linesman. One was thrown from the back judge. Or the umpire, I should say.
Because that was an unnecessary hit.
An ineligible man on offense, number 66, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
So an ineligible receiver for Fayetteville, the call. Wipes out that big gain onto the Tigers' side of the field.
That's why. Okay, then that's why they didn't kill the play immediately. Okay, I stand corrected.
Matthew Heckman, another D1 player committed to Army. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 3rd down and 10 here for Fayetteville. Hendricks being blitzed, backside, gets away from it, gets away from another. Go. Now he just has to dump it back to Johnson at the 40, midfield, the 45 of Texas High, and that's going to be a 1st down. What a heads-up play by Hank Hendricks. He's fallen down, he flips it back to his running back.
Absolutely brilliant. And in the heat of the moment to have the presence of mind to think about that. Huge.
17-yard gain on 3rd and 10. 1st down here from the Texas High 45. Johnson gets the call going left. He stumbled, and he'll fall forward for a couple of yards to the Tigers 43.
Not bad. He kind of slipped. He almost went down at the 45. But, man, what a job by Hank to just have presence of mind to know that Caleb was there and pitch it to him.
Night falling here over Texarkana. Lights shining bright. 2nd down and 8 for Fayetteville. 4:08 to play in the 1st quarter. Purple Dogs trail 7-0.
They're swapping out a DB and a D lineman each other play.
Katavian Taylor comes in motion. Here's a little pass out to the right side. Caleb Johnson with a blocker across the 40, 35. Caleb Johnson forward to the 30-yard line. It'll be another First Community Bank 1st down for the Purple Dogs.
Well, that tackle was awful high. Almost looked like a face mask could have been called there.
Fayetteville running the up-tempo offense after that 13-yard gain for Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, and I don't know that they're ready for it. They're really struggling to swap out that D-line, the lineman and the DB.
From the Texas High 30, 2 receivers left, 1 right, tight end to the right. Caleb Johnson, the running back. Hendricks in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play action.
Nice.
Hendricks looking deep downfield, nothing there. Now throws it late, and that pass is incomplete. Katavian Taylor looking for a flag, and he won't get one.
Yeah, he threw that one away. He knew there was nobody over there. That was a smart play by Hank.
Roman Wyatt in coverage that time for the Tigers. 2nd down and 10. This first quarter really zooming by. 3:24 to play. Fayetteville trying to square it up, trailing 7-0.
Yeah, now they're bringing the D lineman off again, 99, putting in the DB, 28 back in. I'm not sure Katavian wasn't held on that play going out on his route.
4 wide here for Fayetteville, 2 to each side. Ball on the right hash from the Texas High 30. Johnson, the running back. They bring a receiver in motion now to the left. Here's a run. Johnson up the middle. Johnson 25, and he'll be pushed down there. A gain of 5 for Caleb Johnson, and now it's 3rd down and 5.
Little chunks. We'll take it. I think the motion's giving them some problems. I don't know that they've seen anything like this.
3 receivers left side, 1 to the right as Fayetteville gets up to the line quickly on 3rd down and 5 from the Texas High 25. They nearly jumped, and they did.
All right.
Well, there's some movement in the middle of the line, but who are they going to call it against?
Oh, no.
The umpire threw a flag, and now he wants to talk about what did he see.
Interesting.
It looked like the defensive lineman for Texas High came across. Duncan McGee, who's committed to TCU. And so they call Reese Kennedy the center with a false start for Fayetteville.
Now it's 3rd and 10. Yikes.
Second time Fayetteville's been backed up on 3rd and 5 because of a penalty. 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right here. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Purple Dogs need to get to the 20-yard line. Blitz. Hendricks steps up right side, and that pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Katavian Taylor. I don't know that he would have gotten the first down, but it would have made it 4th and more manageable.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a little high, but that's okay. They were sending the corners on a delayed blitz.
Fayetteville not really in field goal range here. What little wind there is blowing into the face of the Purple Dogs. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 10. They'll empty the backfield. 5 wide receivers, 3 to the left side, 2 to the right. Ball on the right hash. From the Texas High 30, Hendricks gives a hard count, now looks toward the sideline. 9 on the play clock.
Run a slant, that open's going to be middle, or the middle's going to be open.
4th down, Hendricks takes the snap against a 4-man rush. Now he's going to step up and run across the, he throws it late.
Oh, look at that.
At the 10, there's going to flag comes out,
past
though.
the line.
It's a touchdown for Fayetteville, but they're going to call it back.
He's past the line.
He was well past the line of scrimmage when he threw that pass. Caleb Johnson caught it. But that is not going to count.
It was close. It was close.
Blair, I think if he would have just held on to the football, he might have been able to scramble to the 1st down marker.
It was going to be close. It depended on whether or not he was going to be able to get that block on the left edge. Well, they're debating. Coach Casey's out there. He's getting his 2 cents in, understandably.
Hendricks was well past the line of scrimmage. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Yeah, but there's some
You
doubt,
wonder if maybe
though.
there's a second penalty on the play.
Yeah, possibly.
We have a legal forward pass against offense. Plus the loss is down. 5-yard penalty. Ball turned over. 1st down and 10.
So it'll be a turnover on downs, and Texas High will get possession.
And the 5 yards.
If you're back in Northwest Arkansas, Mellow Mushrooms, home to great pizza, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap. Locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com. So Fayetteville comes away empty-handed, and it's 1st down for the Tigers from their own 35. Reitner is going to give it to Moore up the middle. And across the 40 up to the 43-yard line. Moore gets upended by Will Caston. Another 9-yard gain as they'll put it down at the 44. They're getting big chunks on 1st down.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, I like the fact our offense was aggressive. I think we're seeing some things that are going to work. We've got a little talking to.
Yeah, they've got Brody Jones and Tredarian Ball
I would assume those
talking
are the
at
two
each other.
captains, yeah. They both pat each other on the back.
Jones, the Fayetteville cornerback, committed to Cincinnati. Ball committed to Oregon.
You're crazy if you don't think there's a little pride in playing.
2nd and 2 here from the 43. Here's a run. Moore up the middle. First down across midfield, and he'll get forward to the Fayetteville 45 before he's brought down by Charlie Garton.
That was almost a little too easy.
First quarter flying by, 1:52 and counting.
Wow.
Tigers at the Fayetteville 45. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers here. Reitner takes the snap, left-handed quarterback going one-on-one, looking for ball, and it's incomplete. Jones in coverage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Great coverage. Crowd wants a call, but that was he timed that beautifully. And it was obvious that was going to be the target.
Well, and here's another key. That was such a deep pass that Ball, who is their best player, comes off the field on 2nd down. 2nd and 10 at the Fayetteville 45, 1:38 to play first quarter. Purple Dogs trail 7-0. Cam Reitner out of the shotgun, takes it, gives it, and Will Caston gets back there for a tackle for a loss.
They're going to call Brody for hands to the face, I think.
There's a flag has come out at the line of scrimmage. Caston, if the play is allowed to stand, it'll be a 3-yard loss back to the 48.
Who is 4? Do we have a 4 on our roster?
Kendrick.
Okay.
Yep, you saw it.
Yeah. He chucked him at the line and chucked him a little hard.
He's going to get a talking to, Brody Jones will, as he gets to the Fayetteville sideline. Boy, that's the difference between 3rd and 13, and now Texas High's got first down at the Fayetteville 30.
Yeah, it's just can't be doing that.
2 times we've seen Will Caston flash through and make a play in the backfield. At the 30, Reitner in the shotgun takes a snap, play action, being pressured, and now he's got a scramble left side. He's got room across the 25, and he'll give himself up out of bounds, short of the first down. But another 9-yard gain on first down to the Fayetteville 21.
And just ran behind his block and got out of bounds, avoid taking any hits. Pretty smart.
2nd down and a yard here for the Tigers. 1:23 to play first quarter. Brody Jones stays on the sideline for Fayetteville after that 15-yard penalty.
Well, now that he's shown he can run, it's like, how aggressive do you want to try to blitz? Pick your spots.
Moore, the running back. 2 tight ends to the right side of the formation, 2 receivers. Reitner from the shotgun takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way, going left side. Nice. He's hitting the backfield and taken down for a loss. Cole Mobley got him back at the 24. It's a loss of 3, and now brings up 3rd down and 4.
Great job by Cole. Wrap him up.
Clock running. 1:02 to play first quarter. Tigers need to get to the Fayetteville 20. Jones will continue to stay on the sideline.
They've got 2 different coaches signaling in plays.
Reitner takes a snap, not a good snap. Now he has to throw it toward the end zone one-on-one, and it is caught. There's a flag, but this is going to be a pass interference. It's a touchdown. My goodness, what a catch that time by Xavier Powell. With Jones off the field, they attacked the sophomore cornerback, C.J. Bailey, and they won that battle. Powell, the senior, 6 foot, 185-pounder, was interfered with and was still able to make the catch. A great catch over in the corner of the end zone.
Wow.
Ian Delcon to attempt an extra point for the Tigers. This would put Texas High up by 14. The kick is on the way, and it is good. Boy, I don't know how he got that through. It was not a pretty kick. Fayetteville nearly blocked it, but it went in the bottom left corner.
Somehow.
40 seconds to play first quarter. Fayetteville trails Texas High 14-0. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed tender bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has a prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Then we're back in Texarkana. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Fayetteville trailing Texas High School 14-0. The Bank of Fayetteville is a bank in your corner and a proud supporter of Purple Dog Football. You think about the flag, Blair. Brody Jones, not only does it give them a first down instead of 3rd and 13, but then the backup cornerback comes in and Texas High goes that way for a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, they took advantage of it. They were targeting him, no question about it.
Here's a high kick, and Fayetteville will have to take a fair catch here inside its 30 at the 28-yard line. Jaden Nicholson with the fair catch for the Purple Dogs. Fayetteville's offense moved the ball down the field on its first drive, but the drive stalled. Penalty.
Yeah, it was quite costly. Their last drive for them, 7 plays, 65 yards, so they've gone 19 plays to our 8 so far.
They've had the ball for darn near the entire first quarter.
Yes, they have.
4 wide here for Fayetteville from its own 28-yard line. Hendricks in the shotgun takes the snap, looking to pass on first down. Quick pass caught by Whitlow.
Nice.
Across the 35. Where will they mark him out? They will mark him out at the 35. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3.
Okay, that'll work. 2nd and short. We're showing him a lot of different looks. I like it.
4 wide for Fayetteville here off the left hash mark. Johnson, the running back, he'll get the call on 2nd down. Goes right, now cuts up the middle, and he's got,
no,
boy, the ball
ball's
came
loose.
out. And I think the Tigers have it on the Fayetteville side of the field. Oh, when it rains, it pours. And Duncan McGee, the TCU defensive tackle commit, has come away with a fumble. And Texas High threatening to really make a dent in the scoreboard late in the first quarter.
Just turnovers.
This is the reverse of how the game started last year up at Harmon Field. Fayetteville led that one 28-7 in the first quarter. They led 35-19 at halftime before Texas High came back and won. Tigers have it at the Fayetteville 42 with 28 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Really need a stop here.
2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers for the Tigers. Reitner in the shotgun takes the snap on first down. Ball's going to get the carry up to the 40, and he'll be taken down there by Will Price. A gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8. Texas High does not have to take another snap here in this quarter if it does not want to. 11 seconds and counting on the clock, and the Tigers will make their way over toward their sideline. It was all Texas High the first 12 minutes, and they're threatening to add to a 14-0 lead. We'll be back with the second quarter in a moment. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
Back in Texarkana, Fayetteville trailing 14-0 as we get ready to start the second quarter.
And it's our time to tell you the Alex Baldwin State Farm Players of the Week for the Broken Arrow game. On offense, Matthew Heckman, and on defense, Spence Palladino. Congratulations to Matthew and Spence. Alex has sponsored the Purple Dog Player of the Week since 2013. We appreciate his support of Fayetteville Purple Dog football. And remember, for all your insurance needs, call Alex Baldwin. He is your State Farm insurance agent in Fayetteville. Visit his website at callalexbaldwin.com.
Team slipped the end of the field. Texas High will be moving from our left to right now at the Fayetteville 40, 2nd down and 8 as we start the second quarter.
Just 2 first downs for the Dogs, 54 yards of total offense, 8 for the Tigers. They have 113 yards of total offense and lead it 14-0.
Texas High comes out with 3 receivers here to start the quarter. 2 to the right side, 1 to the left. Ball stays in as the running back. Reitner in the shotgun on 2nd down, gives it to Ball. Ball's got some room, left side across the 35. He'll fall forward near the first down marker. Taken down at the 33-yard line, a yard short of the first down. Cole Mobley took him down, and Cole's going to limp off the field.
He took a shot.
3rd down and a yard here for the Tigers.
This delay is just so awkward.
2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Tight end in. They're going to give it to Ball, running right side. Ball hit at the line of scrimmage. Boy, it's going to be close, but I think he's got it. Conley and Tidwell combined to take him down, but they'll give Ball the 31-yard line, a gain of 2, and that'll move the chains.
So he has carried it already 4 times for 13 yards.
Tigers taking their time in between plays. Really quite the contrast between these two offenses. Fayetteville going at such a high speed. Texas High with the lead and kind of taking the air out of the football.
Yeah, you just kind of sense the frustration by the Bulldogs.
2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Reitner in the shotgun takes the snap. Ball will get the call again, goes left side, and he'll get good yardage up to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Midlothian Heritage came in here last week and really kind of controlled the game against Texas High School, won it 35-21. I would say controlled the game after the second half. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left here on 2nd and 6. 10 minutes to play before halftime. Tight end moves in motion to the left side. They're going to give it to Ball, going left side. Ball trying to get wide, and he's not going to get there. Nice tackle made that time by Brody Jones. Ball may have gotten a half yard, but it's going to be 3rd down.
I was going to say.
They'll put the ball down at the 27 again, so no gain.
Good to see Brody back on the field.
3rd down and 6. Tigers have 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Ball stays in as the running back, tight end to the right. Ball on the left hash. Reitner looks toward the sideline. 18 seconds on the play clock. And they are taking their sweet time here. I think they may take a timeout before this 3rd down.
Yeah,
and they
he
do.
He gave him the hold signal.
Jerry Stanford, the head coach for Texas High School in his 9th year, walks up to the head linesman and calls for a timeout. Gives us a chance to tell you about United Country NWA Real Estate. They've been serving Fayetteville as well as Madison and Washington County since 1928, selling homes, farms, recreational properties, and land. A proud supporter of the Purple Dogs. You can visit them online at nwahomeandfarm.com. Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas.
66-yard rushing for the Tigers, 60 yards through the air, 9 first downs, and just 2 for the Purple Dogs. 34 on the ground, 20 in the air. We're 1 of 4 on 3rd down. They are 4 of 5. We've got to find a way to stop them. Get the offense going. We can get right back in this, but this drive is very critical. Do not want to get down 3 scores on the road. And with them taking so long, taking the time off the clock, man, that's almost like a double whammy.
Fayetteville needs to get off the field here, and then the offense has to start operating at an efficient level.
Yeah. But don't try to do anything out of your norm. Just do what you do, and it'll take care of itself.
3rd down and 6. 2 receivers right side, 1 left. Reitner trying to set up a screen to ball. Oh, boys, this is going to be a big play across the 25, the 20, 15. Flag comes out. Ball hit out of bounds, and they'll mark him at about the 13-yard line. There's a flag way down the field. This may be a hold or a block in the back against the Tigers, and that might negate a first down, but we have to wait for the call.
But it's in a spot that's usually not a defensive call.
Initial indication is a hold.
Okay.
We have holding against the offense, number 55, 10-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Garrett Johnson, 6'3", 230-pound senior, with the holding penalty for Texas High. It was so far down the field, they'll actually get 2 yards out of that play, and now it'll be 3rd down and 4. Tigers change their personnel. They bring an extra tight end in here on 3rd down and 4. Ahmad Moore has also come back in as the running back.
I don't know if the flag was at the 3rd. Well, no, never mind.
Garrett Johnson, their center. Both centers have had penalties tonight. 2 tight ends here. Moore, the running back. You'd expect that he might get the call here. And, they'll go play action. Reitner throwing, and that pass is caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Texas High, Xavier Powell just beat Christian Bailey one-on-one, and Texas High has gone ahead by 20.
Man, what a throw. I mean, that was good coverage. He just absolutely threw a dime.
Looked like Charlie Garden, the safety, had a chance to maybe get to that for just a second for Fayetteville. But a perfect throw. Delk on for the extra point. The ball's down, the kick is on the way, and it's good. 8:55 to play before halftime. And Texas High has hit Fayetteville with a sledgehammer here. Tigers lead the Purple Dogs 21-0. This is Purple Dog football.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
8:55 to play before halftime. Fayetteville trailing Texas High School 21-0. Second quarter brought to you by Dana Boring at Eagle Bank Mortgage. Now's the best time to kick off your goal of buying a home. You can apply online today at danaboring.com, DANABOREING.com. She and her team will get you to the end zone. Texas High has been getting to the end zone a little bit too much for our liking.
Yes, indeed. 7 plays, 42 yards. This reminds me very much of the game at Broken Arrow where we got off to a really rough start, but the Bulldogs came back and made a game of it. So same thing in Owasso, too.
I was going to make the point that last year Fayetteville, they looked unstoppable for about the first quarter and a half against Texas High, and then the worm turned. And boy, Fayetteville needs a score here, though. Look at Delk's kick. It's a high kick, and it will be fair caught at the 32. Nicholson with the fair catch for the Purple Dogs.
Well, that's one way to negate our return game. Sky kick it.
Autoplex Collision Repair is committed to providing the best customer service through every step of the repair process with locations throughout Northwest Arkansas. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today.
Caleb Johnson's our leading rusher, 5 carries for 34 yards. Hank Hendricks, 3 of 6 passing for 20 yards. Leading receivers, Caleb Johnson, 2 for 13 yards.
4 wide for Fayetteville, 5 wide actually, empty backfield. From its own 32-yard line, Hendricks in the shotgun. Off the left hash mark. Kenyon Johnson comes in motion. He'll get the call, and he just falls down as he takes the handoff.
He tripped over
the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Taken down there at the 27, a loss of 5.
Kind of sums up the way the first half has gone so far. Man.
2nd and 15 here for Fayetteville. 3 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Caleb Johnson, the running back. On 2nd down, play action, quick pass right side. Katavian Taylor catches it, and then he gets driven backward. He'll get 5 to the 32. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
You just got to keep battling in a situation like this where adversity is just kind of ruling the roost.
8:05 to go before halftime. 3rd and 10 for Fayetteville. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ball off the right hash. The Fayetteville 32. Hendricks pump fakes. Now the pocket breaking down. He's got to run right side. Gets across the 35, the 40.
Yes,
I think he's got the first down. He got hit late, and there's no flag.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that.
They'll mark him out at the 42, so that'll be a First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs. He needed 10, and he got 10.
There we go. Maybe that's the spark we needed. Surprised they even knew where to spot it. The side judge was well down the field.
Just go back to that first drive for Fayetteville. If Hank would have tucked it and run, I think he would have gotten a first down, and how different might this game be?
Been close.
From the 42, play action, quick pass right side. Kenyon Johnson going to be slung out of bounds.
That was a little extra.
Short gain up near the 45-yard line. They'll give him the 46. No, they'll give him the 45. Sorry, it's a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Could have made a case for slinging him while he was on the sideline.
From the Fayetteville 45, Hendricks out of the shotgun, throws left side.
Nice.
That's caught by Whitlow across the 40. Broke a tackle at the 30. Whitlow at the 20.
That's a horse
pulled
collar.
Down from behind.
That's a horse collar.
No flag.
You're kidding me.
But Whitlow with a big gain to the Texas High 18-yard line. A 37-yard gain for the Purple Dogs. It's a First Community Bank first down inside the Fayetteville Auto Park Toyota Chevy Red Zone.
What a great throw. But, I mean, you're kidding me. He grabbed the back of the jersey and pulled him down. That, my friends, is a horse collar. I don't know what they call it in Texas. Apparently they call it legal.
2 receivers right side, 1 to the left here for the Purple Dogs. Tight end to the right. Caleb Johnson, the running back. Caleb will get the call on first down, and he'll get hit hard up the middle as he gets forward to the 15. 3-yard gain for Caleb, and it'll be 2nd down as 7. Clock running, 7 minutes to play before the half. Fayetteville trailing 21-0.
Dogs, looks like they're getting their swagger back, and that's good.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Running some tempo here. Katavian Taylor goes in motion to the left. Play action.
Nice.
Hendricks looking for Taylor. Dumps it off. It's caught at the 10. Katavian Taylor at the 5. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal there after a 10-yard gain. Another First Community Bank first down.
Beautiful. Great job by Hank. Nice play action fake, then roll out, and he threw a dime. He is feeling it. 2 exceptional passes.
Fayetteville brings a new tight end in here. That's Clark to the left side. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Caleb Johnson's going to take a direct snap up the middle. Caleb Johnson toward the goal line, and it's a touchdown, Fayetteville. Caleb Johnson goes in from 5 yards out. His 4th touchdown run of the year, and the Purple Dogs are on the board.
Nice. We're going for 2.
Fayetteville with this swinging gate formation. Everybody's over on the left side except for about 4 or 5 players.
This is wild.
Hendricks with Johnson standing next to him. Now Johnson will go out to the right side. Hendricks takes the snap. Here's a quick pass right side. Taylor's got it, and the 2-point conversion is good. An Anchor Point 2-point conversion when it's time to turn your retirement dreams into reality. Call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 6:41 to play in the first half here in Texarkana. At our new score, Texas High 21, Fayetteville 8. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
.641 to play in the first half. Fayetteville trailing Texas High School 21-8 after a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
8 plays, 68 yards for the Bulldogs, and hopefully they've got their swagger back. It looks like it. That was a great drive, and that silenced this crowd too.
Jack Billings on to kick it away for the Purple Dogs. Here's a high kick, and that will be fielded at the 34-yard line. Neither of these teams want to give the other team a chance to return. A couple of players got tangled up back behind the play.
Yeah, they'll get a stern talking to.
That was Lathan Crabtree and Jimmy Helton. Texas High School is going to get good field position here at the 35-yard line. Purple Dogs bring their best to the field each night, and Crane Buick GMC in Springdale brings their best every day as well. Best selection on new and pre-owned vehicles, from trucks to SUVs like GMC Sierra, Yukon, and Acadia. Buick Encore and Vision, the best inventory at the best prices and the best service hands down. Save thousands and lower your payments every single day for all your vehicle needs. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale. Tigers at their own 35. They've scored on every possession thus far. Reitner in the shotgun on first down. Here's a give. And Fayetteville's going to make a tackle in the backfield. Tidwell got to Ahmad Moore for a yard loss back to the 34. If you're Fayetteville, if you can make a stop here, Blair, maybe go down and get more points. You get the ball first in the second half, and this game can start to turn a little bit.
Yes, it can. First things first, though. Got to get a stop on this drive.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Texas High taking its sweet time getting the play call in from the sideline. You can tell they want to limit the number of possessions that Fayetteville gets. Clock running, and we hit 6 minutes to play before halftime. Reitner in the shotgun, brings a receiver in motion toward the line. Takes the snap. Looking to his right, being pressured, throws, and that pass is, are they going to call it a catch?
No.
Looked like it hit the turf.
No, I hit the turf.
They're going to call this a catch, Blair.
Are they really? You're kidding me.
Gerard Hopkins with the catch. Boy, it looked like it hit the turf here.
Boy, it sure did.
All of Fayetteville's players thought it hit the turf, too. It'll be a first down, though, up to the Texas High 48. 5:45 and counting first half.
I wonder if that's one of those, the back judge didn't really have a good look at it. Nobody else had a really good look at it to overrule that.
Reitner in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, tight end to the right, ball off the right hash. Takes a snap, play action, quick pass out to Hopkins across midfield, and he'll be run out of bounds on the Fayetteville High side of the field at the 45, a gain of 7. Williams pushed him out of bounds for the Purple Dogs. 2nd and 4. We'll say 2nd and 3. Tigers need to get to the Fayetteville 42. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Look like they took off early, no flag. Here's the give. Moore, he's got room across the 40. He'll get forward to the
did the ball come
35. Making the stop that time for Fayetteville, Caden Walters, the defensive end. But Texas High on the march again at the Fayetteville 34-yard line.
Kind of a scramble at the end. It looked like maybe the ball had come out.
Tigers lead 21-8. Fayetteville needs a turnover in the worst way right here.
Do we ever? How about a pick 6? Can we wish that into existence right now?
On first down from the 34, Reitner takes it, gives it to Moore. Moore going left side, and he's going to be eventually taken down. Finally taken down by Jax Tidwell. 2-yard gain up to the 32, 2nd down and 8. Fayetteville still has all of its timeouts remaining. Also, there's a 2-minute warning here in Texas. So the Purple Dogs will get an extra timeout in that regard.
Yeah, which, with as slow as they're running their offense, that's, I don't know if that's a benefit or a detriment right now.
2nd and 8 here from the Fayetteville 32. Ball looks over toward the quarterback like he doesn't know the play.
Yeah.
2 receivers right side, ball to the left, ball in the middle of the field. Reitner takes it, gives play action, throwing over the middle, and that pass is incomplete.
Yep, there we go.
They're looking for Hopkins. Kendrick Williams and Charlie Garden were both in coverage, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Trying to see if they're snapping it with when there's 4 left on the play clock. But thankfully the clock finally stops.
Interesting, Blair. They're showing Xavier Powell sitting on the bench on the sideline here. He's the one who's had 2 of their touchdown catches.
Wow, that's interesting.
He's off the field here on 3rd down. Looks like Hopkins is the one getting his snaps right now. Hopkins with a couple of catches on this drive. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left here on 3rd and 8 from the Fayetteville 32. 3:47 to play before halftime. Reitner takes the snap, play action, being pressure, rolls right. Now he's going to run across the 30, and he's near the 1st down. I think he might have it. They'll get him up to the 23-yard line, and that is another 1st down for the Tigers. Looked like Will Caston had a chance to pull him down, and Reitner was just able to get away. He's a quick one.
He is. He doesn't run unless he absolutely has to, even though it looks like he's got pretty good speed.
3:21 and counting, 1st half. Tigers with 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left.
Oh, let's get a stop here, guys.
From the Fayetteville 23-yard line, Moore stays in as the running back, a tight end to the right side. Reitner takes the snap. Here's the give, and no, they're going to blow the play dead.
Okay.
Got a pre-snap penalty. The indication is it'll be against the Tigers.
That'll work.
We have false start against the offense. Number 55, 5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
Garrett Johnson, the center, called for the false start for the Tigers.
It's kind of unusual. Usually you don't see the center called for the false start. Usually it's the tackler or the guard.
So that'll move the ball back to the 28-yard line. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right.
I mean, if I'm them, I'm just running behind that big left tackle until they can stop it.
Reitner in the shotgun on 1st and 15. Takes the snap, play action, quick pass out to the left side. Ball's got it, broke a tackle, and then he'll get taken down at the 25-yard line. Brody Jones with the stop for Fayetteville. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and long. Texas High does not have to take another snap before the 2-minute warning.
Well, they tried to run that little screen behind the big left tackle, and he couldn't make his block.
And Fayetteville's going to take its first timeout with 2:19 to play in the 1st half. We'll take 1-2. Purple Dogs trailing 21-8. This is Purple Dog football.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
First half flying by here in Texarkana. Fayetteville trailing 21-8. The Tigers facing 2nd down and 12 when play resumes from the Fayetteville 25.
Yeah, their coach is arguing about something. I'm assuming it's the clock. Oh, the big left tackle's coming out. Is he? Maybe he's got blood on the jersey or something. Oh, he's got something in his eye. Okay. Their coach was adamantly saying something to the official. Maybe that he got poked in the eye is possible. I don't know. But so yeah, so the Bulldogs stop the clock. Then we'll have the stoppage at the 2-minute warning. Man, we really, we got to get a stop, though, first and foremost.
Fayetteville still has 2 timeouts remaining in this half. Again, remember, Fayetteville gets the ball first in the second half. So if they could get points here at the end of this half, that would be big.
Yeah, well, we got to get the ball first.
Ford, the big left tackle, does stay in the game for Texas High. 2 receivers to the right side. I don't know if they got enough players. Here comes a receiver at the end. Comes running in. It'll give him a receiver to the left side. Tight end on the left.
Well, it makes you think he's a decoy.
8 on the play clock. They're still slow getting set up. Now down to 4. 3 on the play clock. Reitner just does get it off on second down. Play action. He dropped the football.
He did.
It's
Oh, my gosh.
At the 30. Back across midfield. At the 40. At the 30. Fayetteville's going to score. Will Price. Touchdown. Fayetteville. A 72-yard return. And the Purple Dogs are within a score.
Unbelievable. We wished it into existence. Wow.
I don't know if it was a fumble or a pick player.
Faked.
The ball came out of his hand. It just went wide into Will's, and I guess we got to call it a pick. A pick 6 for Fayetteville.
Okay.
And that's got the away sideline fired up.
We'll call it a pick. So he took that at the...
Here's an Anchor Point extra point for comprehensive wealth management. Called Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. We'll call it 72 yards.
Okay.
Ethan Farthing on to attempt this extra point. Ball is down. Kick is on the way, and it's good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. It's a brand new ball game here in Texas. Our score, Texas High 21, Fayetteville 15. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
And we're back here in Texarkana, Fayetteville trailing 21-15. Purple Dogs with 15 consecutive points.
Wow.
72-yard pick 6 by Will Price.
The turnover we desperately needed, we get it. And this place is, as you can hear, quite quiet right now. Stunned might be the appropriate description. The folks in purple are beaming. The folks in orange are just shell-shocked.
First time that Texas High has not scored tonight on one of its possessions.
Yeah, we got a ball game now.
Jack Billings on to kick this away for the Purple Dogs. Ball is back deep for the Tigers. He may get a chance to return it here. Oh, no, this is going to go toward Hopkins. Back across the 10. Hopkins going right side at the 15. The 20 gets a block. 25, 30. Ooh. And he'll get forward to the 31-yard line. Caden Walters made the stop for the Purple Dogs with 2:01 to play in the first half.
Kind of gave himself up. I'm a little surprised by that. So give him the 31. How aggressive do they want to be here?
Texas High still has 2 timeouts. Fayetteville with 2 timeouts as well.
Plus we'll have the 2-minute warning because there's 2:01 on the clock.
Yes.
So ample opportunities to have this clock stopped.
2 receivers left side, 1 to the right here for the Tigers. I wonder if maybe they take a deep shot knowing that they're going to have a clock stopping at the end of this play.
Yeah.
The matchups on the right side of the formation. Ball, the Oregon commit, against Brody Jones, the Cincinnati commit for Fayetteville.
They've battled all night long.
From the Texas High 31, Reitner in the shotgun. Takes a snap on first down. He'll give it to his running back, and this is a big hole across the 40, 45, midfield. Will Caston with the stop on Ahmad Moore to the Fayetteville 48-yard line, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. 1:54 to play before halftime. Fayetteville trails Texas High 21-15. This is Purple Dog football.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
1:54 to play before halftime. Fayetteville trailing Texas High 21-15. The Tigers have got the ball at the Fayetteville 48.
If I'm them, I'd just keep running. But here's the thing. We're going to have to tackle him, bring him to the ground. Quit trying to go for the big hit and just get him on the ground. Get him on the ground. Make them use timeouts. Just get him on the ground.
Every possession for the Tigers has reached the Fayetteville side of the field. Reitner on first down has got two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Tight end right. Moore in as the running back. Ball on the right hash. With the Fayetteville 48-yard line, Reitner in the shotgun takes the snap. Fayetteville brings a delayed blitz. Reitner rolls right, throws, and that pass is incomplete. Hopkins, the intended receiver. Charlie Garton knocked it away, and it'll be second down.
Very good coverage. He kind of forced that one in there, and Charlie did a good job of blocking it. Kind of lucky. I mean, they're lucky we didn't pick that.
Incomplete pass, stop the clock. 1:47 to play in the first half. Ball, you got to keep an eye on him. He'll move over to the left side of the formation in the slot. Two receivers left side, one to the right.
They've only thrown one pass to him, completed one pass to him.
Still no Xavier Powell on the field. He's got 2 touchdowns. Here's Moore up the middle. Moore hit and got off the first tackle. He'll get forward to the 45 before they blow the play dead.
How did he get through?
Will Caston in on the stop that time for the Purple Dogs. Kembaga Myers also there for Fayetteville. It's third down.
Okay.
Kembaga Myers comes off the field. Fayetteville goes to a bit more of a pass rush defensive line here.
Powell's back on the field down here.
Powell lined up against C.J. Bailey, the sophomore. Now they'll switch sides, and Kendrick Williams will come over here to guard Powell. Third down, 107 and counting. Tigers need 7 yards at the Fayetteville 45. They're going to take this play clock down under 10 seconds. Reitner comes toward the line now. They may burn a timeout here. 4 seconds on the clock, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Reitner just does get it off on third down, looking deep downfield for ball, and it is caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas High. A 45-yard touchdown catch for Tredarian Ball. Caught it in double coverage. And just ducked under a couple of Fayetteville defenders. Garden in coverage for Fayetteville, also Blake Johnson, and that is a dagger with 41 seconds to play before the half.
Thought we had that pretty well covered, but he still got it.
Third touchdown pass of the half for Cam Reitner. Texas High may have to take a timeout here. They don't have enough players out on the field for this extra point. And they do take a timeout with 41 seconds to play in the half. We'll step away for just a moment. Fayetteville trailing 27-15. This is Purple Dog football.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed tender bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
Texas High getting ready to attempt an extra point. Leading Fayetteville 27-15 after that 45-yard touchdown catch from Tredarian Ball.
Just a gut punch.
Fayetteville's going to get the ball back with 2 timeouts. We'll see if Purple Dogs can get some points on the board.
We're going to have to wait for the trainer to get off the field. Taking her time.
Eli Shelley will hold this extra point attempt by Delk. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Here's a snap. The ball is down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And with 41 seconds to play here in Texarkana in the first half, the new score, Texas High 28, Fayetteville 15. This is Purple Dog football.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has a prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
41 seconds to play in the first half. Fayetteville trailing 28-15.
Coaches in the box next to us are looking at the film. They're writing down their adjustments for the second half.
Here's the kickoff. It bounces right into the hands of Caleb Johnson at the 28, going right side across the 30. Caleb Johnson at the 35. He'll get forward to the 36. Purple Dogs will start there with 34 seconds left in the half. 2 timeouts remaining. Fayetteville trailing by 13. They get the ball first in the second half.
Man, a quick score here would be so delightful.
We'll see how aggressive the Purple Dogs are.
Yeah, we'll see how they line up, too, defensively.
4 wide for Fayetteville. Johnson, the running back.
Well, they're going to have a couple over-the-top help.
Ball on the right hash mark from the Fayetteville 36. Hank Hendricks takes the snap, looking to throw on first down. Throws right side.
Nice.
Katavian Taylor's got it.
Quick hit.
Out at the 44-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. That took 4 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, if you're going to get little chunks like that and conserve clock, hey, we'll take that all day if they're willing to give it to us.
2nd and 2 here for Fayetteville. 2 receivers to both sides. Ball on the right hash. Hendricks takes the snap. Pocket breaking down. Hank looking downfield, and now he's just going to have to tuck it and go with it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. He may have even stepped out for a yard loss. Yeah, they're going to put the ball down at the 43.
Okay.
The clock never ran.
Okay, that'll work.
The clock never ran. There's still 30 seconds on the clock.
Their coaches saw it, and he's mad, but you know what? That's your clock operator.
Yeah, I mean.
You be yelling at, not the official. I mean.
Wow.
I think that was a case where Caleb was expecting it to be thrown, and Hank was waiting for him to release, and he never did. Oh, no.
Low snap here on 3rd down. Hank Hendricks rolling to his left. Now throws deep downfield, and the pass is incomplete. Whitlow, the intended receiver. C.J. Atkins in coverage. And now if you're Fayetteville, what do you do here with 21 seconds to play? They're going to bring the punt team out.
Yeah.
I think this is the safe play for the Purple Dogs. You don't want to give Texas High a short field here.
Sir. But I know that was incomplete, but that was a really great pass by Hank because he put it where only his guy could get it.
James Nolan, the punter for the Purple Dogs.
Nobody back.
Stands on his 28-yard line.
See if they come after it.
Patrick Alexander will snap it. Nolan averaging about 34.5 yards per punt.
Oh, they've got too many men. Snap it.
Stanford, the coach for Texas High, comes running out on the field and took a timeout. I think he broke his headset.
Yeah, he did.
If they would have snapped the ball, Texas High had too many on the field.
We'd have had a first down. Dadgum.
Well, so now Texas High School has had to burn its 2nd timeout.
It's almost like they've caught every break possible except for the pick 6
Mm-hmm.
in the first half. I'd like to see some of that.
Kind of interesting to hear them talk about Texas A&M University at Texarkana. I believe that's the old Texas Community College.
Oh,
where Dave Van Horn and Rob Childress and Will Bolt and several prominent baseball coaches got their starts.
Yeah, it's just weird because you look and there's orange everywhere. I mean, it almost looks like Tennessee more than anything.
These look like those Tennessee black jerseys they're wearing tonight.
Yeah, with the T on the helmet and everything.
Still nobody back deep for Texas High. No. James Nolan stands inside his 30. Alexander's snap is good. There's no rush, and Nolan's going to get off a kick without a rush. So we'll just see how long this will roll.
Don't.
Fayetteville downs it quickly at the 15.
Let it roll.
13 seconds to play in the first half. If you're Johnson right there, it took a Texas High bounce, and so I think he's coached to, if it's going backward, catch it. But there you want to maybe work a little bit of clock.
Yeah. Let it rattle around.
So 13 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive the Tigers are. They've got one timeout remaining.
I can't imagine they'd be too aggressive this deep in their own end, but you just never know. Coach is kind of looking like he's mad at somebody on his sideline.
Right, and it looks like he may just take a knee right here on the 10, and he does take a knee, and that will be the end of the first half. Texas High scored the first 21 points. Fayetteville got it within 6, but the Tigers scored a touchdown in the final minute, and they'll go to the halftime locker room with a 13-point lead. Fayetteville will get the ball first in the second half, needing to have a really strong second half to go back home with a win tonight. Again, our halftime score, Texas High 28, Fayetteville 15. This is Purple Dog Football from the Fayetteville Sports Network.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
Welcome everyone to episode 1 in the season premiere of Bulldog Blitz. I'm your host, Ross May, and as always, we will be joined by the head football coach of the Fayetteville Bulldogs, Casey Dick. We are happy to be with you on the Fayetteville Sports Network, and the show starts now. Welcome back, everyone. I also want to welcome in Fayetteville head football coach Casey Dick. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Coach, can you catch us up on the start of the season? So far, your team is 2-0 over that stretch.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, number one, we've really liked the way that our guys have responded to a variety of situations in both games. When you look at Cabot, and how we kind of started that game from an offensive standpoint, and then really finished the entire game, what I thought, was together as a whole. I thought our guys responded really, really well, got in a good groove, made some big plays on obviously both sides of the ball, had a couple interceptions, a couple turnovers on defense, one of those for a touchdown. And then on offense, I thought they just played really, really together. Had a lot of big plays, a lot of big runs. I thought the offensive line did a great job. I thought Hank did a good job of distributing the ball where it was supposed to go based off coverage. And against Broken Arrow, I thought we played a really good football team who was really athletic. Kind of changed up and did some different things as far as what they had shown on film and done in the past. But he did a great job of really going out and playing, a full football game. It didn't necessarily go the way that we wanted it to from a holistic standpoint. I thought our defense, obviously, as I told them, played a lights-out football game, allowing 17 points throughout the entirety of that game and really limiting what they wanted to do. And then on offense, we just didn't click on all cylinders at certain times. We had some plays that were there to make, just necessarily didn't make them. That could have obviously helped us and changed the game. But really just proud of the way that they fought and finished the game, found a way to win by 1 point.
Absolutely. As we prepare for the first regular season road game of the year, what do you tell your players to focus on this week?
Yeah, just themselves. You know, I think we're an experienced group. A lot of guys that have, that played a lot of football at a variety of different positions for, 2-3 years now. As we talked yesterday, pretty briefly, it's a longer bus ride. It's going to be about 4.5 to 5 hours. But we've taken some longer bus trips. Obviously, this will be the longest one. But I think they'll handle it well. I think they'll be ready and prepared and ready to go play. It's just kind of another one of those things that we got to get over, and it'll be a great atmosphere down there in Texarkana for us to go down and play a good team.
With such a high-scoring game last year, how do you approach the game against Texas this year?
I don't think, as holistically, I don't think we change a whole lot from an offensive standpoint. I thought we obviously played really, really well. I think there's some things, obviously, defensively, when you go back and watch it and look at it, there's stuff that you may like a player to be a step faster and finish a tackle or do some things here or there, but nothing, nothing grand scheme-wise that we were going to just, toss it all out the trash can. And, hopefully we'll be better than we were last year, and kids will respond and obviously have more experience in playing in those games and playing against them, and hopefully that'll take over as well.
Thanks, Coach. Now, before we look back at some special players from this past Friday's game, let's take a look back at how our spring sports finished up their seasons. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, Fayetteville Bulldogs. Welcome to our spring sports recap. Today, we're taking a look back at last year's unforgettable moments on the softball field, soccer pitch, and baseball diamond.
The team had a very good season. We went second in conference, and we made it to the state tournament, advanced all the way to the final, lost in the final 1-0 to Bentonville High School. The kids played really hard, played with full hearts, and so we're really proud of their work ethic and how far they were able to come along and to get a runner-up.
Last season, we had a big win against Catholic. The season before that, it was really tough for us because we had to, it was just a tough game to play in state. And against Catholic, I think that really kind of motivated us to do well. Come conference time, we did pretty well. There were a couple games that we won that propelled us to the state tournament and a couple games that we lost. But in the end, we were just motivated to go after something bigger. We kind of changed people's minds about Fayetteville soccer and how instead of just being, a school that's only okay and for soccer, that we can actually compete with the big dogs. We do have to rebuild. We did lose a lot of seniors last year. And this year, we're going to be a really young team. We have a lot of juniors and sophomores and not many seniors, but I trust my seniors. I really think that they'll lead us to doing well this season.
Last season, I think we grew a lot as a team. We were young. I think we started 7 10th graders, 2 juniors, and 1 senior. So we have most of our team coming back this year. We lost 3 seniors. Now they have experience, and probably 6 or 7 of them have been starting since they were 9th graders. So having 2 years of experience coming back for a third, I think that will strengthen our team.
We finished the year in state title game and lost in extra innings in the really good high school baseball game. So got beat by a run on a walk-off hit in the state title game. Really good season. Finished the year number 2 in the state, but we did graduate a lot of people. Got a lot of holes to fill for this year, but it was really overall really good season.
Welcome back. Now, Coach, is there any specific person or position group that stood out to you once you watched the film from the first 2 games of the year?
Yeah, I think when you watched, obviously our game from Broken Arrow, I thought our defense played unbelievable at all levels. I think they had less than 100 yards passing and like 150 yards rushing. So when you look at that, that tells you collectively as a whole that group did a really, unbelievable job of going out and executing a game plan, believing in what we were asking them to do. And then the first game, I thought Hank played lights out, at the quarterback position for us, almost threw for 500 yards. I think he threw for 475 and about 4 or 5 touchdowns. So I was just really pleased with, the way that he went out executed. Obviously with him throwing the ball, with that much and us setting a school record for offense of almost 700 yards, it tells you that that whole group also did a really good job being able to establish the run and making plays out wide. So, you could really take the offense for the first game. Not that the defense didn't play great. We gave up 20 points, I think is what it was. And in the second game, I thought the defense played a little bit better than the offense as far as just a consistency level. But really excited about both sides of the ball in the future and obviously getting to all the different games in the season.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us for the first episode of the year of Bulldog Blitz. Remember, we will have an episode before each road game this season. Stay tuned as the pregame show for Fayetteville at Texas High starts after this.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale, gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed tender bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit FixRex.com to start your repair today.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed tender bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
Some sounds here from Texarkana as the Texas High School Marching Band is on the field. About 5 minutes away from the start of the second half, Fayetteville trailing Texas High School 28-15. Very light night, you would say, in terms of games across Northwest Arkansas, or really of interest in the state of Arkansas. A lot of teams using this week as their bye week before the start of conference play next week across the state. But some games of note, some scores of note. Bentonville leading Lee's Summit North 21-7. That game in the second quarter at last check. I believe it's being played there in Bentonville. Lee's Summit out of the Kansas City area. Little Rock Central leading Rogers Heritage 7-3 at last check. Those are the only two games going on in the 7A West. And then another high-profile Arkansas versus Texas game right now happening down in the Dallas area. Highland Park leading Pulaski Academy 24-6.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah, this one's not going too well either. 28-15. Looking at the stats, Fayetteville just 6 first downs to 15 for Texas High. Bulldogs rushed 10 times for 47 yards, completed 8 passes for 82 yards. Texas High, 21 rushes, 111 yards, 8 completions for 154 yards. 4 penalties on the Bulldogs, just 2 on the Tigers. We are 2 of 6 on third downs. They are 7 of 10. Man, we just cannot get them off the field. They own the time of possession. Ahmad Moore, leading rusher, 15 carries, 78 yards. Ball, 6 carries, 17, right near the quarterback, kept it 6 times for 6 yards. Caleb Johnson, our leading carrier, 7 carries, 42 yards. Hank Hendricks, 8 of 12 passing for 82 yards. Reitner, his counterpart, 8 of 13 for 154, 3 scores and a pick. Charles Whitlow, our leading, Katavian Taylor, most catches with 3, but just 23 yards. Whitlow, 2 catches, 44. Caleb, 2 catches, 13. Kenyon, 1 catch for 2 yards. And they're just field position. We just have not been able to sustain drives they have, and working the clock like they do, and waiting to the depth of the play clock to snap it. They've eaten a lot of clock in the first half, and we got back in it after the pick 6, but then they go down and score. We get the opening drive, but we just haven't been able to get a rhythm offensively. We look like we're getting better. Hank's made some really nice throws. We just haven't been able to stop them defensively. But the coaches I know are making adjustments. They were taking notes in the box, looking at video, so we'll see what the Bulldogs can do. If we can just find a way, Matt, to slow down their offense and get them off the field, force them to punt, I think things can change.
Fayetteville gets the ball first in the second half. Obviously, you want to go down and score there. Put the pressure back on the Tigers to answer. And you never know where this might go.
Yep.
Texas High overcame a 21-point deficit to win by 1 up at Harmon Field last year. Fayetteville trailed by 21 in this game. We'll see if the Purple Dogs can return the favor. Fayetteville players making their way back out onto the field. We're still waiting to see the Texas High players come out of their locker room. We will be back in just a couple of minutes and get the second half underway. Fayetteville trailing Texas High 28-15 here in Texarkana. This is Purple Dog football.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale, gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed tender bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
And we're back here in Texarkana, getting ready for the start of the second half. Fayetteville trailing Texas High 28-15. The Purple Dogs will get the ball first in the second half.
Assuming the band gets off the field.
There were like 600 people that had to clear the field
at least
a minute ago.
It's crazy.
Like they had one band over here and they had another band over here. I assume it's like some sort of junior high or JV type band. I don't know. You had the drill team, you had the cheerleaders, both football teams. It was kind of insane how fast it cleared.
You know, a lot of activity. Well,
feels like the most important part of the game upcoming here for Fayetteville. They have got to, it feels like they have got to score here to put the pressure on the Tigers. And we'll see where the second half goes. But Fayetteville really needs to capitalize on this second half kickoff, which is brought to you by Square One Truss Incorporated, a wood truss manufacturing facility serving northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, and eastern Oklahoma. SquareOneTruss.com.
Yeah, they've sky kicked it every time they've kicked, so we'll see if they continue to do that, and if they do, if we have any kind of return set up.
They've also been rotating their kickers. This is Ian Delk is going to be the kickoff man right here for the Tigers. Approaches the ball, and we're underway here in the second half. Fayetteville's going to call for a fair catch at the 32-yard line. Third quarter brought to you by Nutriment. Call Nutriment today for all your lawn service needs. 479-365-2222. That's 479-365-2222. Nutriment's a proud supporter of Purple Dog football.
All right, pretty good field position. Let's go Dogs.
Hank Hendricks in the shotgun formation here for Fayetteville from his own 33-yard line, 4 wide, ball on the left hash. Hendricks takes the snap on first down. Caleb Johnson will get the call up the middle, and Caleb will get 2, maybe 3 yards out to the 36. It'll bring up second down. They had got behind by so much in the first half, Blair, that they kind of had to go away from the run game, and they were having success with it on their first drive.
Yeah, look for Coach V to mix it up here.
2nd and 7 from the 36. Hendricks rolls to his right, and now he'll step up, looking to throw, and it is incomplete. He had to throw it away. Was looking for Taylor and Kenyon Johnson over on the Fayetteville sideline. Now it's third down.
Kind of like the fact, roll the pocket out, try to give him a different look.
I feel like for Hendricks, yards are there if he'll take them, if he will run the football, but I don't know if he's hesitant or if he's been told not to, but he's not taking the yards on a couple of occasions. Third down and 7 from the 36. Hendricks takes the snap out of the shotgun, pocket breaking down. Now he's rolling to his left. Now he'll run across the 40, 45, and he'll take a big hit on the sideline.
That's ridiculous.
And flags come out. That'll be 15 extra for the Purple Dogs.
Yeah. They had to call that. That was blatantly late.
Darian Martin, the junior defensive back, is going to be flagged for 15 here.
I don't know why he's acting like it's not a major offense. His coaches are not happy.
Defense, number 28, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So it was a 14-yard gain for Hendricks to midfield. They'll put the ball at the 35 of Texas High after the penalty. It's a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville, and they're on the move. 11:26 to play in the third quarter. 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball off the left hash. Hendricks takes the snap on first down. Caleb Johnson gets the call up the middle. Broken tackle. Caleb Johnson at the 20, at the 15, the 10. Touchdown, Fayetteville. A 35-yard touchdown run by Caleb Johnson, his second of the night, and the Purple Dogs are back within a score.
Well, just like you mentioned, we had to get away from the running game. Beautiful draw play there. Great job by the offensive line to blow open a hole, and off he went.
Here's an Anchor Point extra point for comprehensive wealth management. Called Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial, anchorpointadvisors.com. Patrick Alexander will snap. William Woodruff will hold. And here's Ethan Farthing's extra point. It is good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 11:17 to play third quarter. Fayetteville got the quick strike it needed. And the new score here in Texarkana, Texas High 28, Fayetteville 22. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale, gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
Back in Texarkana, a 35-yard touchdown run by Caleb Johnson, his second of the night, his fifth of the year.
4 plays, 68 yards. That is the Bulldog football we've grown to watch. All right.
Now Fayetteville is in a position where if you can just get a defensive stop, you've got the Tigers' defense on their heels. Momentum is wearing purple right now, it feels like.
Yep.
Jack Billings, the kicker for Fayetteville. Ball is back deep to return it for the Tigers. Billings' kick is a little bit of a pooch kick, and that will be fielded at the 37, and not much of a return. Was there a flag?
He didn't call a fair catch.
I think they say that he called a fair catch.
He didn't.
I never saw his arm go up, but they blow the play dead at the 37.
That was very weird.
Javon Moore, a freshman defensive lineman, making the catch that time for the Tigers.
Yeah, he never signaled. That's really bizarre.
Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football is presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas.
It's unfortunate. He might have fumbled the ball. You just never know.
First down here for the Tigers from their own 37. They seem like they've gotten great field position just about every drive.
Yeah. They've only been deep in their own end once.
2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Moore is the running back. Reitner in the shotgun. Ball on the left hash mark. Here's the snap. Moore is going to get the call on first down, and he's going to run right into the teeth of the Fayetteville defense. Nothing there. He does get a favorable spot. They'll give him forward progress up to the 39-yard line. Will Caston made the stop, and Will comes up limping.
Don't like that. Boy, that's a generous spot.
Caston going to stay in the game here on second down, but I don't know if it's cramps or something else, Blair. He's having trouble moving.
It's not good.
Second down and 8 here for the Tigers from their own 39. They brought in a second tight end. Reitner takes the snap, gives it to Moore again, running right side. It's going to be tripped up in the backfield. Will Price takes him down back near the original line of scrimmage. Price, who had the pick 6 earlier, is going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That's a good spot. Great job by Will, just blowing through that line.
Fayetteville got an opening touchdown here in the second half. Can they get a 3-and-out defensively? 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. They need to get to their own 47. 2 receivers right side, 1 left. Reitner is in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Left-handed quarterback.
Get him.
The play blows dead. I think they jumped. I think they've got a false start here against Texas High. Looked like their tight end took off early.
Okay. Probably fortunate for them because their quarterback was going to get rocked.
False start against the offense. Number 8, 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
So they call it on Xavier Powell, a receiver, but it looked like Sander Wiggins, a tight end on the right side of the formation, also moved.
Wow, this is their first 3rd and long.
3rd down and 15 as they put the ball down at the 32 on the Texas High side of the field. 9:55 to play 3rd quarter.
Boy, they're bunching up like it's going to be a run.
Tigers have 2 receivers stacked to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end to the left, ball's in the middle of the field. Reitner in the shotgun looking to throw here on 3rd down. Fayetteville brings a late blitz.
Yep.
Pass is caught at the 1st down marker, and they've converted.
He's worthy.
Powell with the catch.
Or Powell, I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Knocked out of bounds by C.J. Bailey. They needed 15. They got 16 on 3rd down.
Just a simple up and out.
Fayetteville appears it will be without Cole Mobley the rest of the game. He limped off the field earlier. We saw him on the sideline a moment ago, and looked like he might have had a boot on his foot. 1st down here from the 48 for Texas High on the Tigers side of the field. Reitner takes the snap. Here's the give. Moore up the middle, across midfield, and he'll be taken down at the Fayetteville 49. Jeremiah Conley with the stop.
Good job.
On the tackle, Jack Tidwell.
Powell, 4 catches, 94 yards.
3, 2nd down, 7.
Tigers just trying to take the air out of the football.
Oh, yeah, it keeps you from getting into kind of a rhythm defensively, too.
Texas High led by Jerry Stanford. He's in his 9th year here. 83-25 overall record.
Wow, the receivers flipped sides.
10 seconds on the play clock as Texas High gets set now. 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers to the right here on 2nd down. Quick pass, right side, ball catches it behind the line, breaks off a tackler at midfield, and then he'll go down at the Fayetteville 46. Jax Tidwell with the stop for the Purple Dogs. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Kind of fortunate he slipped. That could have been trouble.
I think a lot of our viewers would be familiar with some of the Texas High greats who played here. Ryan Mallett played at this school. Kobe Hamilton also played here, was a track star as well for Texas High School. It's a good program.
Yes, it is.
Won a state championship back in 2002. 2 receivers to the left side, 2 tight ends in the formation 2 on 3rd down and 4. Reitner looking to throw deep downfield.
No.
He's got a receiver wide open, and he dropped it. Ball dropped it at the 30 of Fayetteville.
Underthrown. He didn't get a lot on it.
4th down, and here comes the punt team for the first time tonight.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Now keep in mind, Reitner is also their punter. He's their quarterback.
Yeah, and this is a spot on the field where you might consider it, depending on what kind of look you get.
Reitner stands on his own 40. Katavian Taylor back deep to return it for Fayetteville at the 15. Purple Dogs late running players on. They only had 9 on the field, and now they've gotten to 11. Here's the snap. Reitner, right-footed punter, even though he's a left-handed quarterback. Katavian Taylor's not going to be able to return this. He's going to take a roll at the 20 and go out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. The Bank of Fayetteville is a bank in your corner and a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Tonight's game also brought to you by Autoplex Collision Repair, provided to the best customer service through every step of the repair process with locations throughout Northwest Arkansas. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today.
Fortunately, he got a good roll on that one, but nonetheless, we held him. No score, and now we have an opportunity, Matt, for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
To take the lead.
Fayetteville from its own 20, 2 receivers to both sides. Ball on the left hash. Hendricks going to empty the backfield, takes the snap out of the shotgun. Screen set up left side. Whitlow's going to be hit behind the line and taken down. Nice tackle that time by Roman Wyatt, the senior defensive back. There'll be a loss of 2 back to the 18. It's 2nd down and 12. Fayetteville trailed this game 21-0. Now the Purple Dogs, if they go the length of the field here, could take the lead. 4 wide. Off the left hash from the 18. Hendricks delayed blitz, throws right side, caught Katavian Taylor, and he gets across the 30. This is going to be a First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville as Katavian Taylor gets 17 to the 35.
I'm not sure what the defender was doing. He tried to, I don't know, he kind of slung him forward. All right, they take the DB out and put in the big nose guard.
Fayetteville brings a tight end in here on first down from its own 35. 2 receivers right side. They go play action. Quick pass right. Caught Kenyon Johnson across the 40. Broke a tackle. 45. Broke another. And Kenyon Johnson gets out to the 49-yard line. Big play on first down, and it's another First Community Bank first down for Fayetteville. Give Kenyon Johnson 14.
Great catch. Nice throw by Hank. He's in a rhythm right now.
6:55 to play, third quarter. Fayetteville trailing 28-22. 2 receivers left side. Now they bring Whitlow in motion to the right. They hand it off. Caleb Johnson gets across midfield. 45, 40. Caleb Johnson, the 35, and he'll get down to the Tigers' 32-yard line.
Yes.
Fayetteville, 3 big chunk plays here. They'll give Johnson the 31. A 20-yard gain there, and another First Community Bank first down.
Love it. Pass, then hit him with the little draw.
Purple Dogs going up tempo. 2 receivers left side, 1 right. Off the right hash to move Caleb Johnson in motion. Oh, here's a little end around. Kenyon Johnson going right side at the 30, 25, 20. Kenyon at the 15, broke a tackle at the 10. Daddy got it. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Kenyon Johnson goes in from 31 yards out, and the Purple Dogs are an extra point away from taking the lead.
How about that? What a beautiful ball fake by Mr. Hendricks.
We've got an injured Texas High player over on the sideline. It was the one trying to take Kenyon down at the last second. Try to get eyes on who that is.
Their tackling has not been very crisp in the second half.
Blair, when Fayetteville got back to the run game, things changed.
Yes, no question about it, and we're running angry.
Ashlyn Cooper, a senior linebacker, the injured Tiger.
They're frustrated. Their coach is yelling at players. Like, what? Take the angle. Go at him. We're going for 2. Are we? No.
Yeah, Fayetteville.
No, we're going to kick.
Going to bring the extra point team out. This will be an Anchor Point extra point for comprehensive wealth management. Call Jeremy Forbes at Anchor Point Financial. AnchorPointAdvisors.com. Ethan Farthing, the freshman kicker, trying to give Fayetteville the lead here after the Purple Dogs trailed by 21.
I was going to say, hold on. They got to get all their people off the field.
Good snap. The ball's down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm. Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer is on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. 6:15 to play in the third quarter, and Fayetteville's taking the lead. Our score, Fayetteville 29, Texas High 28. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
6:15 to play third quarter. Fayetteville leading Texas High School by a score of 29-28. Fayetteville trailed this game 21-0 in the second quarter. They've outscored the Tigers 29-7 since.
A game of 2 halves. 5 plays, 80 yards. Before that, 4 plays, 68 yards. Quick, striking, up-tempo. They don't know how to handle this up-tempo offense.
It's the run game.
It is the run game. So speaking of which, let's look at our leaders. Caleb Johnson, 10 carries, 100 yards. That is 10 yards a carry. Even I can do that math. That is correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns. I mean, that's just wonderful. And that's opening everything up. 151 yards rushing tonight for the Bulldogs.
Twin brothers Caleb and Kenyon Johnson both have touchdown runs here in this half. Caleb had a 35-yarder, Kenyon with a 31-yarder just moments ago. Jack Billings on to kick this ball away for the Purple Dogs. It's a high and over end kick. Ball is going to return this from the goal line.
Oh, you can
at the
take
5,
it out.
the 10, 15, and ball's going to be pulled down near the 20-yard line. Will Price on the stop that time for Fayetteville. 6:08 to go in the third quarter. Purple Dogs bring their best to the field each night. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale brings their best every day as well. The best selection on new and pre-owned vehicles, from trucks to SUVs like GMC Sierra, Yukon, and Acadia. Buick Encore and Envision, the best inventory at the best prices and the best service, hands down. Save thousands and lower your payments every single day for all your vehicle needs. Crane Buick GMC in Springdale.
You know, that's another difference in the rules here in Texas that really could have bit us, because at home you cannot return that out of the end zone. And if we had not continued playing, that could have been disastrous.
So first down here for the Tigers at their own 20. We'll see if they maybe try to open it up a little bit here, Blair. They've gone fairly conservative.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to pass a little more. They've gotten away from the run game.
Two receivers left side, a bobbled snap. Here's the give. Oh, boy,
no.
Big hole across the 30, 35, across the 40, midfield, 45, and Will Caston's going to take down the ball carrier more. Now they're going to call a horse collar
now
on
we're
him.
going to call the horse collar. Okay, I get it.
So Moore got to the 35-yard line, a gain of 45, and you can tack 15 on to the end of that. There was a play down here on the other side of the field earlier where it looked like a Fayetteville player, Whitlow, got pulled down by his horse collar. No penalty. This time they'll get Will Caston for it.
Personal foul. Horse collar against the defense, number 21.
And, I mean, it was the right call, but it should have been called down here on Whitlow when he was horse collared.
The referee said it was on number 21. That would be C.J. Bailey, but it was Caston who pulled him down. So now Texas High knocking on the door inside the red zone at the Fayetteville 20. 5:59 to play, third quarter. Reitner in the shotgun, two receivers left side, one to the right. Moore stays in as the running back. Reitner on first down, gives it to Moore. This time he runs into the teeth of the defense. Nothing there. No gain. Will Caston was the first one there. Jeremiah Williams also there for Fayetteville. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, this may come down to who has the ball last. And if they keep taking the air out of the ball, I don't know if that's going to work in their favor.
Second and 10 here for the Tigers at the Fayetteville 20. Two receivers left side, one to the right. Tight end to the right. Ball near the right hash. Reitner in the shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw. Left side, one-on-one toward the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Powell with his third touchdown catch of the night. Charlie Garden got turned around. I think he thought that ball was going to go out of bounds, and Powell made an easy touchdown catch.
Yeah, he got behind him and he turned the wrong way. He turned in instead of turning, or turned out instead of turning in.
Tigers not going to chase points just yet. They're going to bring the extra point team out onto the field. Delk is 4 for 4 tonight. Nearly had a couple blocked. Fayetteville's had some players get off the edge, and they nearly got that one too, but the kick is good. Back and forth we go here in Texarkana. The new score, Texas High 35, Fayetteville 29. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
5:13 to play in the third quarter. Fayetteville trailing Texas High 35-29.
3 plays, 80 yards, that big run. And then the penalty didn't help, but the huge run just totally flipped the field. All right. We're playing up. I would imagine we'll see the sky kick yet again.
This is Rylan McCarley, the kicker. They rotate their kickoff specialist. Here it is, a high kick, and this might be returnable from the 21. Kenyon Johnson going right side across the 25, and he'll be taken down there. Just a 4-yard return for Kenyon. Mellow Mushroom is home to great pizzas, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap. Locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com.
Well, let's see. So far, Hank has improved his numbers to 12 of 16 for 114 yards. And Caleb 10 carries, as we noted, for 100 yards and 2 scores. See if he can add to those totals on this drive.
4 wide here for Fayetteville from its own 25. Receivers stacked to each side. Hendricks out of the shotgun is going to give it to Caleb Johnson, running up the middle. Broke a tackle. Caleb gets across the 30 and gets forward to the 32-yard line, a gain of 7.
Good run. Good blocking. Nice hole. We might be starting to wear him down a little bit.
The running yards are there if Fayetteville will take them.
They've got a player down. I don't know if this looks like maybe a cramp.
Yeah, it's a warm night here.
It is. But
Caden Kreiner, their senior linebacker, he's a good one.
Yes, he is. Our guys seem to be getting stronger as the night moves on, and that's a credit to the strength and conditioning. Todd Barber hired this summer as the strength and conditioning coach. And Coach Casey, I know, gave him some props in the newspaper the other day, saying it's making a difference in the second half.
Yeah, Casey's quote on Todd Barber, he kind of transformed them and pushed them and tested them throughout the summer.
Yeah, Todd used to be the strength coach for the Lady Razorbacks before they disbanded the women's department. He knows his stuff. He's very good at what he does, and we're lucky to have him.
We want to tell you United Country NWA Real Estate's been serving Fayetteville as well as Washington and Madison County since 1928, selling homes, farms, recreational properties, and land. They're a proud supporter of the Purple Dogs, and you can visit them online at nwahomeandfarm.com. Caden Kreiner comes off the field.
Hey, we have multiple winners of the Big Hit Burger from Feltner Brothers for the Broken Arrow game. Brody Jones, Matthew Heckman, Spence Palladino, Kate Bright, and Grayson Jerry. 2768 North College in Fayetteville. 7 days a week. Be there tomorrow. 11 a.m. is when they open. They close at 9. Download the Feltner Brothers app. Order carryout or curbside from your phone, and you can have your own Big Hit Burger. John, you get a Big Hit Burger tonight.
They put the ball down at the 33, so it's 2nd down and 2 here for Fayetteville. Hank Hendricks, quick pass out right side. Katavian climbs the ladder, gets it across the 35. Yeah, this will be a First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 5 for Katavian.
All right, move those sticks, baby.
At the 38-yard line.
4 wide here for Fayetteville. Ball on the right hash, 4:22 and counting third quarter. Caleb Johnson's going to get the call. Caleb goes right side across to the 40, and he'll be slung down there. A gain of 2 for Johnson. 2nd down and 8. Fayetteville trailing 35-29.
Kind of unfortunate. They were still trying to get in position as we snapped the ball. A little uncertainty on their part where to be.
Blake Banks made the stop for the Tigers. 4 wide again for Fayetteville here on 2nd and 8 from the 40. Hendricks against a blitz, rolling to his left, throwing deep. He's got Katavian Taylor one-on-one, and Katavian made a catch inside the 10. Holy cow!
Incredible. He was interfered with and still made the catch. Oh, man.
Willie Mays could never what Katavian Taylor just did. 2 flags out. This is going to be a pass interference against the Tigers. Fayetteville will obviously decline this.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Katavian had the catch of the year when Fayetteville went out of state last year, a one-hander at Broken Arrow, and it's going to be hard to top that.
Holy Toledo.
Pass interference against the defense. Decline. First down.
What a ball by Hank Hendricks to the 5-yard line, a 55-yard bomb. Wow. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left, tight end to the left. Fayetteville's going to go Wildcat here. Caleb Johnson scored on this play in the first half. From the Texas High 5-yard line, they bring Kenyon Johnson in motion. There's some movement, and I think Fayetteville jumped.
Of course, that is the sign the band is on.
False start against the offense. Number 74, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Cy Grant, the right guard, called for the false start. Fayetteville's going to stay in this Wildcat package. Hank Hendricks lined up as a receiver over on the right side. Caleb Johnson takes the snap, gives it to his brother Kenyon, going right side. Kenyon broke a tackle, and he'll get forward to about the 6.
Not bad. That didn't look like it was really going to go anywhere for a moment.
The Texas High band and student section, their cheerleaders, their drill team, they're all right there over the top of Fayetteville's offense here.
Yeah. And on the Fayetteville, with the Fayetteville on the same side as the Fayetteville bench, which is unusual.
They put the ball down at the 7, second and goal from there. Wildcat look again. Caleb Johnson brings Kenyon in motion. Oh, it's a bad snap. Caleb's going to have to just fall on it, I think. Well, he'll pick it up back near the 30, and he has to give himself up out of bounds at the 27. My goodness.
Oh, man, that was disastrous. Shoot.
Oh, man.
28-yard line.
Didn't look like a great snap from Reese Kennedy. They put the ball at the 28-yard line. 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right. This is goal to go for Fayetteville. Hank Hendricks in the shotgun takes the snap. Good pocket, throwing deep toward the end zone, looking for Kenyon Johnson, and it is incomplete, but there's a flag.
Well, there's interference. He was grabbing. It's got to be on the defense. I mean, he was grabbing Kenyon's jersey. It's a wonder it's still on his shoulders.
Marcus Hall was back deep in coverage for the Tigers. And here's the call.
What? What? You're kidding me. You are kidding me.
Oh, my gosh.
That is – I'm stunned. I am stunned. Kenyon was clearly grabbed.
They called the interference on Charles Whitlow, who
was even in the play.
He wasn't even there. It was on number 5. Number 5 on Texas High was the defender. 4th down and goal from the 28 here for Fayetteville.
Horrible.
Hendricks rolling to his right. He's just got to throw it to the end zone. Now lets it go, and that pass is incomplete. Nicholson, the intended receiver, and Fayetteville's going to turn it over on downs. My gosh. The bad snap, the ghost penalty. And, boy, that feels like a big momentum swing in this game. 2:37 to go in the third quarter.
Was Charles even, was he even on the play, much less on this side of the field?
He was on this side of the field.
Okay.
When he was called for the penalty, he threw his hands up like, what did I do?
Yeah. Kenyon, the guy was literally removing his jersey off his shoulder pads. Wow. All right, defense is going to step up here. What's done's done. We just need the ball back. Need a stop.
From the 28-yard line, 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left.
Another turnover would be just delightful.
Ryder in the shotgun for Texas High. Takes a snap, and he'll keep it running left side. Fayetteville didn't bite. He does break a tackle as he gets across the 30, and he'll get forward. Oh, did the ball come out?
It did.
Ball came out at the end. Does Fayetteville have it?
Are they gonna say he's down?
Hold on. They're saying it's second down. They're saying he's down.
Second down. Second down 4.
They'll put the ball down at the 34. Second down and 4 here for the Tigers as the clock runs with 2:11 to go third quarter. Remember, Fayetteville without one of its best defenders here, Cole Mobley, not in the game. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Reitner out of the shotgun, looking to throw on second down. The pass is caught. Ball across the 45 of Texas High and gets to the Tigers' 47, maybe 48-yard line. And he's slow to get up.
Yes, he is.
He took a big hit. Looked like Grayson Jerry was the one who took him down for Fayetteville, and Ball slow to get up for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's going to have to come off.
5'10", 195-pound running back receiver. He's favoring his right shoulder. Committed to Oregon, one of the best players in the state of Texas. We'll get a hand from the crowd as he comes over to the bench. First down for the Tigers at their own 48, minute 40 and counting, third quarter. Fayetteville trailing this game 35-29. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. Purple Dogs need a stop here. Reitner takes the snap, goes play action on first down.
Get him,
pressure,
get him.
and he's going to be taken down for a sack.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a big sack. Will Caston
and he's shaking up.
Jeremiah Williams combined to sack him. And now Reitner, their quarterback, is rolling around in pain. He's going to have to come off the field, I think, for at least one play, right?
Yeah, because they're stopping. Well, are they stop play or not?
They did stop play. I think he's got to go off the field for a play. They could use a timeout to avoid that, but they're not going to. Here comes their backup quarterback, Greg Thomas.
Can they gonna spot that at the
37-yard line.
Who else was? It was Williams and
Caston.
Thank you.
11-yard loss there. It's second down and 21. Clock is running. 1:02 to play, third quarter. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Thomas, the backup quarterback, being blitzed, throws. The pass is caught. Out at the 47-yard line. Chase Dixon with the catch. C.J. Bailey took him down. Third down and long upcoming here for Texas High. Reitner's coming back on the field. It'll be third down and 11. Tigers don't have to take a snap here in this quarter again. There's a 5-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. And I think they're going to let this thing go down and talk about third down in between quarters. 15, and now Reitner gets the offense set. Maybe they will take a snap. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Also wonder if maybe they're just trying to get Fayetteville to jump.
Yeah, that's a strong possibility.
No, here's a snap. Reitner being pressured, steps up, a lot of green grass across midfield, and he will be taken down by Kendrick Williams, slung down over near the Fayetteville bench. The ball came out at the end. I think that was after, oh boy, a flag came out.
Oh no.
A flag came out on the Fayetteville bench after the play. Casey Dick doesn't look too happy about whatever the officials are talking about.
He is not pleased.
I'm afraid this is going to give Texas High a first down. Casey Dick just throws his hands up in disgust.
Personal foul against the defense. Late hit. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Goodness gracious. That's the end of 3 here in Texarkana. Tigers lead Fayetteville 35-29, and they're going to continue their march down the field. Fourth quarter upcoming after this. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed tender bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
And we're back. We're back here in Texarkana. Fayetteville trailing Texas High 35-29. Fourth quarter brought to you by Everett Infiniti of Northwest Arkansas, your hometown luxury dealership in Rogers. Everett Infiniti is proud to support Fayetteville High School football from the first kickoff to the final whistle. You can visit them today in Rogers or online at InfinityNWA.com. Everett Infiniti of Northwest Arkansas. Discover the difference.
Coach Casey is letting them have it, and he's yelling. He's wanting to know why the side judge. So the side judge says, "Get everybody back off the white." I mean, it's. I don't know. I'm an official, but I'm embarrassed by that.
They didn't give a number either who had the late hit for Fayetteville.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
First down 10, Texas High.
Tigers at the Fayetteville 33. We'll see if Fayetteville can get off the field here.
I mean, just call the game. Don't insert yourself in the game.
Reitner in the shotgun. Moore is his running back. There's two tight ends. On first down, takes a snap. Moore stumbles, going left side across the 30 and 25. He'll be hit out of bounds by Will Caston. There's another flag.
Yes. I mean, call it both ways.
It's going to be another personal foul penalty against Fayetteville.
And Coach Casey's called timeout. And he's going to talk to his team. But that's, I don't know. That one was questionable. I mean, he bumped him, but.
Out of bounds against the defense. Number 7. After Dixon's to the goal. Automatic first down. We have timeout. Fayetteville.
Again, I want to go back to the late hit over here on the other side of the quarter change. Who was it on?
We don't know.
Give us a name who it was on. You've given numbers all night.
They don't know. They don't know. And where was the horse collar?
Chick-fil-A on Richmond Road.
On our guy, on Withlow.
The Silver Spoon, Catfish King, and Bam Bam's Barbecue.
I mean, good Lord. Just be consistent.
First down here for Texas High from the Fayetteville 12.5-yard line, 12-yard line. Reitner in the shotgun. Moore is his running back. They've got two tight ends in here. Still have not seen Tredarian Ball since he left the game injured with a shoulder. At the end of the third quarter, Moore is going to get the call on first down. He'll push the pile forward across the 10. Will Price took him down after a gain of 3 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down. If you're Fayetteville here, hold them to a field goal try. You've had a couple of opportunities to block extra points tonight.
And I don't know if their kicker's real solid. But, yeah, we got to get a stop.
11:22 and counting. Second down. Texas High can still get a first down up near the 2-yard line. Moore is going to get the call again. Starts up the middle. Oh, boy, he's going to score. Touchdown. Went right, reversed his field, and nobody was there on the left side. And Texas High scores a touchdown. What a turn in this game. Fayetteville had first and goal at the 5 on this side of the field. They took the ball out of Hank Hendricks' hands, had a disastrous play that cost him 23 yards. A phantom OPI call. Here's the extra point on the way. Good. And then just a cascade of flags helps Texas High regain a 2-score lead. 11:10 to play here in Texarkana. The new score, Texas High 42, Fayetteville 29. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
We're back here, 11:10 to play. Fayetteville trailing Texas High 42-29. Purple Dogs were down by 21 in the first half. They took the lead. But now Texas High has scored a couple of touchdowns to go up 2 scores. Here's Kenyon Johnson from the 20, and he'll get out to the 30 before he's tackled. Taken down by Chase Dixon.
Need to go quick and score quick. 7 plays, 72 yards on that drive. Still time, but man, you just feel like you're fighting multiple battles.
Casey Dick took a timeout on that last drive to address the penalties, and there's still a 2-minute warning here in this game, but Fayetteville only able to stop the clock 3 more times. Empty backfield for the Purple Dogs from their own 31. 2 receivers left side, 3 to the right. Ball off the left hash. Hendrickson's shotgun takes the snap. 3-man rush. Hendricks steps up. Now he's just going to have to take off, and he'll go down at the 29. L.D. Richardson took him down for a 2-yard loss. Tigers dropped 8 there, and there was just nobody open for Fayetteville.
No, I thought Katavian was going to run a slant, and it looked like it was going to open up, but it just never did.
10:40 and counting. Purple Dogs 2nd down and 12 from their own 29. 4 wide. Hank Hendricks takes the snap. Play action. Late blitz. Has to let it go, and that pass is incomplete. He was looking for Whitlow. Took a hard hit that time from Eshlin Cooper, and now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to get enough on that. He was just trying to get it out of there.
Fayetteville having to deal with that band right there over the top of where the offense is right now on the 29-yard line. 4 wide. Johnson, the running back. Hendricks takes it, gives it to Caleb on the draw. Caleb across the 35, gets upfield at the 40. He's got a first down. Is that not a late hit?
That's a late hit.
Yeah, no
Where's
penalty.
the flag? Oh, and the Fayetteville coaches are incensed, and I do not blame them.
Barbecue not the only home cooking here in Grim Park tonight.
Jeez. He was clearly on the white. I mean, the team is totally off. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the Fayetteville fans over on the far side are
letting them have it.
Yep, they sure are. 12-yard gain on 3rd and 12. It's 1st down here for Fayetteville. 10:21 to play. Ball off the left hash. Hendricks takes the snap. Looking deep downfield. It's caught across the 45 of Texas High. Kenyon Johnson has got another First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs to the 42. 17-yard gain that time for Fayetteville. Purple Dogs up to the line quickly. 10-10 and counting.
They're not giving up. They're battling.
From the 42, Hendricks gives it to Johnson, goes left side, and then he'll cut up to the 40, and he'll fall forward to about the 37-yard line. Took Cooper, the linebacker, for a ride for about 3 yards. Gain of 5. It brings up 2nd and 5.
He was determined. He was not coming down. 14 carries, 97 yards now for Kenyon. He was over 100, but that bad snap and the yardage loss cost him.
2nd down and 5. Hendricks against the blitz. Steps up, throwing deep downfield. He's got one-on-one.
Oh, my gosh,
and
he's being
Katavian
mugged.
Taylor, yeah, they're going to throw flags here.
Thank you, finally.
Texas High coach says it's uncatchable. We'll see if he talks him into it.
Yeah,
2 different officials threw a flag.
My gosh. I mean, the guy's probably got his wallet. I mean, that was a mugging.
Still awaiting the call. Jerry Stanford is all over the officials trying to tell them it's uncatchable. And now they're going to get together in conference at the 25-yard line.
Then it should be defensive holding. It should be defensive holding if you're not going to call pass interference, because there is no question.
Now they brought in a fourth official for the powwow.
Oh, good Lord. Then it's defensive holding. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, here comes another one. All right. Why don't we go down there?
Here comes the call.
We got pass interference against his defense. Number 7, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Thank you.
C.J. Akins called for pass interference. So Fayetteville will get another First Community Bank first down. You have to hold your breath here when the flags fly.
Yeah.
They put the ball down at the 22 of Texas High School. 9:34 to play. Fayetteville down 42-29. 4 wide for Hank Hendricks in the shotgun. Caleb Johnson, the running back. Hank looking to throw on first down, going toward the end zone, and that pass is incomplete.
Just a little high.
Whitlow, the intended receiver. Akins, who was just flagged in coverage.
I could go right back at the guy.
Second down for Fayetteville. They'll leave 4 receivers out here. Caleb Johnson, the running back from the Texas High 22. Here's a quick pass to the left side, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit out of his reach, trying to go to Whitlow.
That's 3rd down and 10 for Fayetteville.
Yeah, well, this is 4-down territory. You got to think. Yeah, a field goal's not going to.
They had success on the draw with Johnson on 3rd and long earlier. You wonder if they might go there again. Nope, they're going to throw here. Here's a pass left side. Whitlow caught it, and he's not going to get much, maybe a yard before they finally blow this play dead at the 21-yard line. Casey Dick.
I'm not sure who he's yelling at.
It looked like he was upset with Kenyon Johnson.
Yeah.
Maybe missed a block on that screen.
Yeah.
They'll put the ball down back at the 22, so no gain. It's 4th down and 10. This might be the ball game right here for Fayetteville. Yeah. 4th and 10. Purple Dogs at the Texas High 22. Clock is running, 8:50 to play. 4 wide, 2 to both sides. Ball on the left hash. Johnson, the running back. Hendricks takes the snap. Pressure coming. Hank now going to let it go toward the end zone. It's incomplete. Hank took a late hit. No flags. And Fayetteville's going to turn it over on downs with 8:38 to play. And that's a real gut punch. 2 times Fayetteville's gotten deep onto the Texas High side of the field here in this half and come away without points.
Yeah, that's that is tough. Well, not over yet, but man. Yeah, even if he catches that, I don't think he's in bounds.
Fayetteville with 2 timeouts left. We've got the 2-minute warning left too, but with the way the Tigers have been working the clock and moving the ball, this feels like a tough hill to climb.
Need a takeaway. Need a takeaway, need it quickly. I'd almost be surprised if they put the ball in the air. But stranger things have happened.
Ahmad Moore, the running back, the senior, 5'9", 175 pounds. He's been their workhorse tonight, and you figure he'll get some calls right here. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers to the left side. Reitner in the shotgun takes the snap. Here's the give. Moore up the middle, and he won't get far. Taken down at the line of scrimmage by Jax Tidwell. A gain of a yard to the 23. It's 2nd and 9. 8:22 and counting. Tigers can run this thing down inside about 7:50 before they have to take another snap.
Yeah, they're not in any hurry. They're just going to let that clock run.
Caleb Johnson, Reitner, the quarterback, number 2 for Texas High. Ahmad Moore, the running back. On 2nd and 9 from the 23. Here's the snap. Reitner is going to give it to Moore again. Starts up the middle, goes left. He's got a hole, and he'll get across the 30. But that'll be a first down before he's tripped up at the 34-yard line.
Grayson Jerry came in and made a diving stop, or else that would have been total disaster.
7:34 and counting.
Well, they're definitely favoring the left side where the big left tackle is. Either running inside of him or running to his outside.
Looked like Grayson Jerry may have gotten shaken up on that play, Blair. He's gone over to the sideline being looked at. On first down, here's Moore again, goes left side, takes a big hit, and he'll go down.
Tidwell got him a big hit.
Tidwell knocked it back. Jeremiah Williams finished him off. It'll bring up 2nd and long, but we go under 7 minutes to play.
Could not afford to give up the first down.
Second down and 10 here from the 34. Fayetteville trailing 42-29, fourth quarter.
Of course, the danger if you try to overstuff their left side, then they're just going to run right. So it's kind of pick your poison.
2 wide for Texas High. You wonder if they might take a deep shot at some point. Here's the play action, looking for it. Reitner throws. Powell caught, wide open at the 40. And C.J. Bailey holding on for dear life and takes him down at the 43. They'll give him the 44-yard line. And he's near the first down marker. Very close here. They'll mark him about a half yard short. And it'll bring up 3rd down. We saw him get up and run the tush push earlier with Reitner. You wonder if that might be what you see here on 3rd and less than a yard. Under 6 minutes to play. Fayetteville down by 13. Reitner in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here's the give. Moore hitting the backfield. I don't think he got there.
No, sir.
He's going to be pushed backward and finally finished off. Holster those flags, boys.
It's going to be interesting to see where they oh, you're kidding me.
Will Price was the first one there for Fayetteville. It'll be a loss of about a half yard back to the 43-yard line, and now it's 4th down. We'll see what Texas High does.
I don't know that he got to the 43, man.
Clock is running, 5:21 to play. Texas High may run this clock down. They just started the play clock.
Helps to be at home, doesn't it?
Still 30 on the play clock. They're going to leave the offense out there. We hit 5 minutes to play. Tigers at their own 43. They need to get to their own 44. Reitner in the shotgun. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Gives a hard count. Fayetteville doesn't bite.
Nice.
Looks toward the sideline. 4 on the play clock, and they may burn a timeout here. They do. Yep. Timeout on the field with 4:42 to play. Fayetteville trailing 42-29. This is Purple Dog football.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
Back here in Texarkana, 4:42 to play. Fayetteville trailing 42-29.
Our Alex Baldwin State Farm players of the game for the Broken Arrow game. On offense, Matthew Heckman. And on defense, Spence Palladino. Congratulations to Matthew and Spence. Alex has sponsored the Bulldog Player of the Week since 2013, and we appreciate his support of Fayetteville Purple Dog football. And remember, for all your insurance needs, call Alex Baldwin, your State Farm insurance agent in Fayetteville. Visit his website at callalexbaldwin.com. Well, we need some coverage right here. 4th and 1. Get that ball back.
Fayetteville's brought the jumbo package in here. Bonga Myers and Williams both are in as run stoppers. 4th down and a yard. Reitner stays in the shotgun. 2 tight ends. Moore, the running back. Here it is. They give it to Moore, and he's got it.
Oh, the ball's down. The ball's out. We got it.
Are they going to call him? Yep, they're calling him down.
No.
They're calling him down. At the 45, it's going to be a first down for Texas High.
No. The ball was out. You are kidding me. I want bookmark that one at home, folks.
Hadn't felt like 11 on 11 here in the second half. 4:26 and counting. First down for the Tigers at their own 45-yard line, and now you're getting to the point where they may be able just to run this clock out.
Yeah.
Another first down or two. Fayetteville going to have to start using the timeouts. They've got the 2-minute warning too, but with the way the Tigers are manipulating this clock, I don't know if the Fayetteville defense is going to get off the field.
No.
2 tight ends, 2 wide. First down, Reitner in the shotgun, takes it, gives it. No, he's going to keep it. Going left side, Reitner across midfield. Looks like a hold, no flag. Oh, there's one.
There it is.
He finally gets across the 40 and gives himself up. This should be a hold against Fayetteville, or against Texas High.
Keep your calm, guys. Keep your calm.
Looked like Wiggins, their tight end, was holding Hilton, the Fayetteville linebacker.
Oh, yeah. Big time. So the spot was
They'll put the ball back on the Texas High 44-yard line. It'll be first down and 21 from there. Or check that, first down and 11. The hold was well downfield on that quarterback keeper. But the clock keeps running.
Yeah.
3:31 and counting. Tigers can run this down to about 3:10 before they have to take another snap. Reitner in the shotgun. 2 tight ends. Moore, the running back. They'll give it to Moore. Starts up the middle, goes left, gets forward near midfield before he's taken down. Will Price got him. They'll give him the 48-yard line, a gain of 4. And we go into 3 minutes to play. Fayetteville still holding on to those 2 timeouts. You got the 2-minute warning coming up, 2:45 and counting. And again, they can take this down inside at 2:20 before they have to take another snap.
Yeah, I kind of think if we can stop them here, probably you take the timeout and stack it with the 2-minute warning.
2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Reitner is in the shotgun. Play clock down to 5. He takes a snap. Here's the give. Moore up the middle, and he'll get past midfield. Broke a tackle at the 40, 35, taken down from behind by Charlie Garton at the 33-yard line. And that's probably going to take us down to the 2-minute warning.
It's probably going to do it.
Clock running again, 2:05 to play, and the Tigers starting to celebrate on their sideline. They feel like they're about to put this one away. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Texarkana with Fayetteville trailing 42-29. This is Purple Dog Football on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
Sponsored tonight by
2 minutes to play here in Texarkana. Fayetteville trailing 42-29. Tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. Purple Dogs will go from one end of the state to the other next week, up to Centerton for the start of 7A West play against Bentonville West.
That'll be a battle. Not the outcome we wanted tonight, but I'll tell you what, the Bulldogs never quit. They kept battling. That's something to build on. You like that. Didn't roll up and all the adversity went against them.
First down for the Tigers here from their 33, or the Fayetteville 33, I should say. Reitner going to give it to Moore. Moore is going to be hit and taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Shocking.
Taken down by Caden Walters. Fayetteville doesn't look like it's going to use the timeouts. No. 1:40. And Texas High can take this down inside 1:10 before it takes a timeout.
So is this just a 2-game series? Do we know?
You know, I haven't asked. I don't know. I think sometimes there's 2 games that are agreed to. I don't know. There's really a contract. And sometimes there's just there's 4.
Yeah.
Texas High is going to take a knee. Fayetteville.
Wait, I think
doesn't look like they're going to take a timeout.
I almost think they blew the play dead.
They put the ball down back at the 39, and now Casey Dick's going to take his second of 3 timeouts with 56 seconds to play.
Okay. This will be a teaching moment, no doubt.
Fayetteville had its chances. They were down 30. Well, first off, they had the lead in the third quarter, let Texas High go down really quick and score a touchdown. And then the
offensive pass interference call.
Well, the bad snap, the play or two before that, just you know the coaches are going to go back and they're going to look at this and they're going to say, what if we do this? What if we do that? Well, you just wonder if they don't take the ball out of the hands of their quarterback who had the hot hand right there.
Yeah.
How that might go different.
But then again, the bad snap killed it, no question. But
there's a procedure penalty, and then
the offensive pass interference call really, I think, took the sails and out of the spirit of the offense at that point, because it was just like
several phantom calls here in the second half.
Delayed hit at the end of the third quarter.
3rd and 16 here for the Tigers. Reitner's going to give it to Moore up the middle. Walters takes him down at the line of scrimmage. They'll put him at the 38-yard line. And Fayetteville's going to spend its final timeout with 48 seconds to play.
Well, it's kind of odd. You go from taking a knee to handing it off.
And Moore
is
he's limping off the field.
I hate to see that.
Well, you think about it right here. If you're Texas High, what do you do here on 4th down? If you don't convert, 4th and 16 here, Fayetteville gets the ball. If you're Fayetteville, maybe you hit something deep. Maybe you got a chance for a onside kick in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a lot of maybes. And
it'd be the most epic comeback. We'd love it. We would definitely love it. But, just the odds of that happening, though. You can overcoach in these situations, and it can bite you. So, I don't know.
If you're Texas High here, if you punt, you could punt it into the end zone and
or
take some time
or just run around, snap the ball and just run around.
Moore, who can barely move, has come back in as the running back here.
I'm shocked he's still in the game.
Makes you think they might throw it. Matchup down here on the left side. That's Ball and Kendrick Williams. There's a pooch punt.
Okay.
And that's going to roll inside the 15 and down at the 14-yard line with 39 seconds to play.
Okay. It's actually pretty smart.
So Fayetteville needs 86 yards and a prayer.
Fortunately, they don't make 13-point plays. Well, what was the epic Texas championship comeback where they kicked like three onside kicks and scored 4 touchdowns in like 30 seconds? It was crazy.
4 wide here for Fayetteville from its own 14-yard line. 39 seconds to play. Purple Dogs trailing 42-29. Hendricks in the shotgun, takes the snap. 3-man rush, throws. Katavian Taylor can't bring it in off the carpet. Play took 4 seconds. There's 35 seconds to play.
I'm just going to play that eat the captain defense.
Fayetteville players will make their way back to Northwest Arkansas tonight. They'll get home pretty late. Caleb Johnson runs to the left side, broke a tackle, gets across the 15, and he will not get out of bounds. Well, they do give him out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Big hit over there by Ashlyn Cooper. 26 seconds to play. 3rd down here for Fayetteville from its own 17-yard line. Feels like the Purple Dogs have been taking snaps in front of the band and cheerleaders for
and they
about the entirety of the second half.
They don't stop playing.
Hendricks is going to give it to Johnson again. Johnson gets across the 20. He'll get across the 25. That'll be a First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs. They'll mark him down at the 25-yard line, an 8-yard gain. Texas High coaches are exchanging handshakes and back slaps on the sideline. 12 seconds to play. This may be the final play of the game. Hendricks takes the snap, throws left side. The pass is caught. Kenyon Johnson goes out of bounds at the 35. So another First Community Bank first down with 3 seconds to go. Fayetteville going to fall to 2-1. Texas High going to improve to 3-1.
17-29 for Hank, 201 yards, no scores. Caleb Johnson, 15 carries, 108 yards.
Final play of the game here. Johnson's going to get the call, goes left side across the 40, the 45. One more first down for him, 10 more yards. And the final score tonight in Texarkana, Texas High defeats Fayetteville 42-29. Purple Dogs had a chance to rally from 21 down and return the favor for what happened last year at Harmon Field. But some costly mistakes, some penalties. And the Purple Dogs fall to 2-1. Again, they'll be back in Northwest Arkansas next week, taking on Bentonville West in the 7A West opener for both of those teams up in Centerton. It'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff. We will be on the air from Wolverine Stadium at about 6:40. Final thoughts from Blair.
Played hard, it just wasn't our night. It was just mayhem. We got down early, battled, had the lead, and then just so close. But in the grand scheme, it's not going to cost us.
Yeah.
We still got a state title we're going to chase. So we'll put this behind us. Let's get ready for conference season next week.
Again, final score here from Grim Park tonight. Fayetteville falls to Texas High 42-29. We appreciate you being with us. We'll be back next Friday night for more Purple Dog football. Hope to see you then.